I say they're getting on right now.
Hey. What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Lefty Live. I'm here with Sanford Owen from MBK. What's up, Sanford?
Hey, what's happening?
We were just chatting, so if it looks like we were just chatting, that's what was happening. We're waiting on Rindy. I almost said Rindy and Litchy. We're waiting on Rindy and Litchy.
It's like one of those celebrity names. You know, you could combine them.
From the Mife Knotters to show up, but they're always casually late, so we'll give them a break. But yeah, we were just talking. What were we talking about? Shipping programs. You were saying you're a PC guy. Mm-hmm. You have an Android. I called you poor, and then you said you like to fiddle with your stuff, and I was saying Apple's just easier for me. It is anyway. That's what I loved when I got an Apple for the first time. You just do shit. It's just so simple. It felt like because Android for me was. You got a million gajillion apps because you could choose from anything you want, which is the cool thing about Android because anybody can make stuff for it.
Yeah.
But then it also makes it difficult because I don't know. But then my other problem with it was every year, like after 1 year, my phone would just start to die. Like it was like the phones don't last more than a year for some reason.
Yeah, right.
It could be different now, but.
Yeah, I don't know. I like fiddling with stuff. I don't know. I feel locked in on the Apple, but I don't know. I haven't had an Apple product in 15 years. So I'm
okay.
I'm
they're
out
here.
of the loop.
Hello.
Hey guys.
What's up?
What is
Hello.
What's going on?
It's Rindy and Litchy. I said that earlier on accident. I was like, oh, nice. Jesus Christ. I'm getting old. What can I say?
Yeah, I feel that.
So what's going on, guys?
Not much, man. I just got in on that Yeager pre-order.
Yeah, I was telling Sanford that I'm cooling down from it.
Dude, I have never even bought a knife that expensive before, so that was like,
oh shit.
Yeah. I mean, I bought a Bowie, but they're always with the intention of modding and selling. I'll get them for cheap and then mod them and sell them. But this one is kind of like I've wanted this one. I've wanted a Jaeger for so long, so
like
this is kind of like
you've wanted.
I actually bought two of them.
Have you modded them before?
No, I haven't even handled one.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
I got two as well. I got a good story for the Jaeger drop. So me and a buddy that I talked to a lot, we were both gonna go for him, and we were like, all right. We're going to both go for what we want, and then we'll get an extra one in case the other guy doesn't get one. We were in constant text message communication. And earlier during the Knife Joy drop, I was ready at 1 o'clock. I'm refresh, just wait. As soon as it said add to cart or whatever, I think on that it said pre-order. I did it. Goes to cart, I go to checkout, and it just loads and loads and loads. It's like freezing or whatever.
Cool.
And meanwhile, he's over there ordering two. He gets one of each, flipper, non-flipper, and satin. And he's like, I got you. He's like, stop. And I'm like, all right. So I stopped. And so he got two. And then when Brian Brown did the drop tonight, we did the same thing. And this time I got two. I got one even after the 15-minute window, and he couldn't get one.
You got two.
Hilarious.
15-minute window.
Yeah, I got which carbon fiber did you pick?
I got so I got the sunset orange because I knew nobody would want that one, and he wanted it as a gift for his kid actually. So that's why I went for that one because he helped me out earlier.
I got the camo copper one, but after looking at the Brittany blue, dude, I liked that one more, and I was like, fuck, it's too late.
I wanted that one personally, but I knew it would be the first one everybody wanted because that's the sexiest looking one. That one in the navy blue and the copper, if you're into copper. Those three were going to go like that.
Those were the first ones to go anyways. Too,
then I was like, man, should I buy a second one? I didn't plan on buying a second one. And then I refreshed the page, and everything was gone except for the titanium non-flipper. And I was just dude,
that's what I got too.
Because I could just get it, and I know if I don't want it, I could just sell it, and it'll be no problem.
Dude, you could anno that thing and add
exactly
$150.
Exactly.
And you know the secondary is going to be high for it already. So
dude, you can't even get them on the secondary. They're always up, but only for trade.
But you got to remember, there's going to be 1,400 more now, so it'll come down. But those variants are very specific. So like, if somebody really wants whatever, they're going to pay for it. I paid $450 for the one I had back when I had it. It was that was the other thing I was going to say. The reason I didn't want one with the inlay, I didn't like the inlays. Like
I know, honestly,
it stood proud. It was weird for Riot to do it that way. So he must have asked for it to be a little bit proud instead of flush, because they're so good at that.
Yeah.
Transitions, and I just didn't like it. But I think with the carbon, it'll be better than my Carta.
Yeah. I didn't realize the Thai ones were so much cheaper. I was like, damn, I didn't know. I thought they were the same price.
Like $50. Yeah, $50 less. The black Thai ones from Knife Joy are the same. They're $370.
But that was like the first time I had like actually been ready for a drop. I was like sitting there, my hands were all clammy and shit.
I never get drops. I always fucking miss. Like that shit that happened to me earlier happens. I'm like, and then shit freezes, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
and they're always like early in the morning and shit. I'm like, I'm not awake to do that.
Oh, for you guys, they're never ready. I feel like websites are never ready.
Yeah, they always crash.
Always.
But Brian Brown's website was fine.
Dude, it was smooth. I didn't have a single issue.
Yeah.
Sanford, are you, I don't know, are you only into your knives? And I'm curious, like, what, you just have a whole box of Laconicas that you like, jerk off to or something.
I kind of got out of the knife game. I kind of got a little burnt on a personal collection, or rather, I think we all go through it in our lives when we trim the fat, and we get rid of just all the things, and I think that's just where I'm at, maybe. And but I have like a lot of things that are in my collection. They're just, they're special, but they're silly, like they're old or something like that. Like the stuff that got me into knives, like.
You have some weird ones, dude.
Yeah, but you also have
some like really, right. And also, like, I have things that like I feel like a lot of people don't really care about, or like are stopped caring about, or maybe that community's like. Just like they're somewhere else. Like, I have like some Bob Lums, and I don't, but that's cool. What's that? Give me. I want one. Like
Brandon Thrasher.
Yeah, I love it.
This fucking
oh
thing.
My God.
Yeah.
Oh,
his wife picked it out for me.
Nick Shabazz special or what?
I think he had one of these. Yeah, I think he did. I have like my top row of my knife case is all trash knives. I'm with you, man.
Yeah, right.
I'm not saying yours are trash, but mine are for sure.
No. I collect like my dad was in the produce industry, and like this was stuff like this was probably from 89 or 91 or somewhere.
Oh, Sanford.
Are you? I still see you guys.
At least you guys.
Oh, there we go.
Oh
no!
They're good.
I'll message him.
Internet.
Yep.
You got it, Lyndy? Wait, he's back already.
Yeah, I'll do it.
I don't know where my phone is. You got
it?
There
it is.
I think
he's back. Oh, okay. We lost
it. Might be your internet, dude. Is a little bit.
Yeah, maybe.
But I think.
But I mean, so you also got to think about it, dude. He has a whole knife shop full of knives.
He owns a knife shop. Like he's surrounded by knives 24/7. Like he just lives, breathes knives, and it's like I get it.
Yeah, I think if I had done that as long as you have, probably I'd be in a different situation.
Yeah,
collection.
I've got a different mindset on it. Yeah, I've gone through a lot of phases of loving knives.
Kevin killed Sanford.
Well, and you're like on the other side of the like community in a different way. You may not be like an avid collector, but you're more about the community and like the people, and you've been around for so long. It's just like you love the community, I think, the most.
Yeah, I feel that there's a lot of people in the community that's you love those people more than you love the knives,
Right.
Exactly.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
You hear that a lot. You hear, I forget where I heard that today, but it's like the first time you go to a knife show, it's about the knives, and then the second time you go, it's about the people. Like, who said that? I want to give credit, but I can't. So.
Everybody feels it. That's
yeah.
The first show we went to, it ended up being more about the people than the knives anyways. That was cool. Like in Vegas, the USN show was our first show, and like
okay.
Yeah, meeting people, and just I think also just the experience in Vegas alone was like
it was
the
a
biggest
trip.
part. It was so it's crazy.
Yeah, Vegas is nuts.
Yeah, fucking crazy.
I'm gonna run through some comments so I don't completely ignore the chat. Josh Worth is here. What's up, Josh? Got Jason Brown. I got Joseph. What's up, brother? Ian's in the house. We got Javon. Soap Man. Grateful Panic. What's up? John. Lions Jewelry's in the house. Freak Show's in the house.
Hey, Ray's up here.
Ray?
Yeah, Ray's
Ray Laconico. I know what Sanford says. I can't tell you.
Jared's in the house. What did you say about Ray? Oh, shit.
He's in the chat.
What's up, Ray?
What's up, Lump? Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Really... Is it?
I wasn't seeing
is
the
it
comments,
like Beanie Babies or?
That's his dog.
What I collect?
Oh
man,
I
I collect this. I collect the silliest stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, you said you were trimming the fat, so I don't know what you meant by that. It sounded like you were selling all your collections, or are you just talking about knives?
No, well, I collect all kinds of other things in knives. What are we talking? Knives or just things?
It doesn't. Yeah, things, anything, man.
Yeah.
Things.
What can you admit?
Super Nintendo. What
can you admit you collect?
Skulls and box Super Nintendo games. I'm big in that.
I got
cat skulls. Different cat skulls. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, so I like really old antique like large cats, tigers, lions.
Like
I've
real
got a bunch of
skulls.
bear skulls.
Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah,
they're
like
cool.
They're very, very old. Like
okay.
Yeah. So
you're saying
I've got
to make it sound less creepy.
Well, yeah, right. Yeah,
I
guess I went into that.
Around the neighborhood like, come here, kitty.
I went into that one of the skulls. Yeah, right.
Why do you think we got into knives, dude?
Yeah, that's
yeah, right. Yeah.
What happened to Doris's cat down the street? She just disappeared.
Oh no!
Hey, look at my new skull.
I'm like the biggest animal lover on top of it. It's like it's such a respect thing. It's not a.
I'm just
like you know what I mean.
You.
Yeah, right.
He has a corgi. His corgi is adorable. Oh my god,
so cute.
Yeah.
He has a cute fucking dog. He's super bossy though.
Yeah, right.
We have 2 dogs. We rescued another one like last month. So nice. I love dogs. I wish I had bigger dogs. So. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right.
That's the way to go. Yeah. I mean, we're cat people, but we still love dogs.
Yeah.
Better watch your cat scold. Hang on.
I know.
Yeah, right.
You can't even come over here. You steal my
He's always asking.
You said cartridge Nintendo games, so like the original, or wait, you said Super Nintendo, or is it all of them?
Well, I have a range. I have a range between NES all the way to like PS1, but I try to keep them like I want to collect them like complete boxes, manuals, everything.
Okay.
Does it make sense?
That stuff is worth money.
Worth
money these
no,
days.
You're okay right now. You're good.
It's a toxic community. It's almost as bad as custom knife collecting. Yeah.
I never got into the video game like community. I played a good amount of video games
right.
before I had a kid. She's 14 months, so I haven't had time to play at all. But the old like Super Nintendo games. I'm trying to think of my favorite one was probably Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on Super Nintendo.
So take that feeling and think about like owning the cartridge, like in its box, like all the things. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm a nostalgic guy.
That is, I mean, it's cool. I mean, are you doing it so you can eventually sell it and make money, or is it just like you got to have the whole?
I mean, that's the goal. Everything. Like, that's the goal. That's the excuse. That's the excuse to collect it. You know, I don't ever part with it, but you know,
this is gonna be weird for a second. But when people donate, I have to hold up ball sacks. So just bear with me.
Nice.
Oh, we should have warned him this was going to be a thing. It's just part of the community here on Lefty Live. They all love ball sacks in their face. It's like a known thing.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, he shows his balls for money.
I'm new to that. Oh no!
I think they like it when
I know.
You know.
Well, I hope you make a lot of money.
Yeah, me too, man. Me too. But for different reasons. Nav's in the house. What's up, Nav? Oh, I got the shirts today.
Yeah.
I ordered these samples. Yeah, I got these samples from Sticker Mule. I ordered them on Tuesday, and they got here today.
Oh, I love Sticker Mule. They're so good.
They are.
Yeah.
They are awesome.
Shout out to Sticker Mule.
I use every time they have a deal, I fucking do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. Oh, you got a sticker, or you got the t-shirts from Sticker Mule?
Yep.
Oh, I have yet to order t-shirts.
I'm gonna do a run of shirts through the company I used last time for the Detent Diva stuff, but I figured for samples, I wasn't gonna be able to get samples. And these were $19 a piece. And you could, I mean, I literally ordered 4. I could have ordered 1. Like, it's pretty cool that they do that.
What's the print quality like?
Dude, they gave me more than I ordered, I think. Hold on.
Did they charge you?
Yeah, that's the real question.
I don't know. I got 2 2XLs, 3 2XLs. No, wait. At least 3 of those. Make that 4 and 1 XL, even though I ordered 2 of these. So that's weird, but I'll deal with all that later. I just want to take one out.
What's the print quality like? Is it nice?
Yeah, it looks pretty good. I mean, it's got a little bit of like cracking in it and stuff, but it's not like worse than anything else.
Right.
Here it is.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, right.
Yeah, they came out awesome.
Love it.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's great.
What brand are those shirts?
That's the thing. I think they have them made. That's why they can do this. I don't know. It's just 100% cotton, printed in Amsterdam, New York, made in Nicaragua. So it's not like a brutal shirt. It's not China or anything. Knives, that's cool with China, but I don't know about t-shirts.
Hey man, back in the day, like when I was like really young, Chinese knives were terrible, dude.
That's true, but I don't know like who was making knives back then in China. There might have been good ones for all I know. I wasn't in.
I had just seen all like the flea market stuff, like
the M-Tech goodies.
And not even on M-Tech level, dude. Like dollar level.
Yeah, like they're still bad though.
Oh,
yeah, there's some that still exist.
You get what you pay for.
They definitely fucked this up. I don't know what the hell they were doing. Why would they send me 5 and have one of them be wrong? I don't really care though. Somebody's getting a 2X instead of an XL though.
So.
Yeah, I got D10. Yeah. I thought it was a cool design. All right. So I guess I wanted to ask you guys what's going on at MBK. So you guys are working for, like, what's the deal? You just help out at MBK? Like, what's the
So yeah, we work with MBK. So we're going to be doing the USA production stuff. Got a shop set up close by. Nice. And there's a
that looks sweet.
dope. It's awesome. The action on it is stupid. It's awesome.
And then, of course, we're gonna keep doing, the runs of the modded Chinese knives, modded runs. Then we're gonna be going to Blade Show here soon, so we'll be there at the table. And yeah, I mean, it's just all starting off right now, so we're still trying to get everything figured out. But yeah, it should be cool.
NAF Sergeant, will there be a front flipper version of the liner lock slayback? I mean, not in the works, but I like the idea. I've actually been talking to one of the shops that we work with about doing batch runs and variations of things like that. And so we're kind of in the talks about doing like small, fun stuff like that. If it's possible, like for sure, if we end up getting there, I'd like to do cool stuff like that.
Yeah, that would be interesting. So he's saying do like the EWC style thing, but do it on a locking.
Yeah, I think like a lot of people want front flippers. I know. We need to do it.
Yeah. I love I'm partial to that flipper on. So first, I love Laconicos. If you're still watching, I love your fucking flipper tab. It's just spot on, that flipper tab, like especially the ones with jimping, like they're just money.
The way they cradle your finger is like, it's sexual. It's
so
nice.
Good. Yes. And then when the D10 on top of it is nailed, it's just like perfect. And that slayback is like the epitome of that. That's my favorite flipper knife currently.
That's awesome.
These
that's
new
the pincher, right?
Yeah, that's the pincher.
Dude.
The action is stupid. Like it's absolutely the D10 feels like the was it Easy C 1.5, but like with a bigger blade. It's insane.
Yeah, dude, the action on these is so good.
Dumb.
I gotta try one of those because
The
that's more
D10
my
is
size too.
It like breaks. It's beautiful.
This one, I think this is the one that I put on skiff bearings, but they pretty much all feel like this. It didn't make a huge difference, honestly.
Damn, dude.
But yeah,
because the other ones drop shot just the same. Like it's not. Yeah.
That's exciting. That is very exciting, especially having a 3.5 inch.
Yeah, they're nice. They're real nice.
Grateful Panic saying the Field Trucker is the best production fixed blade. Fight me. He loves that knife. He's talked about it a lot in his live stream.
Grateful Panic. There you go, Joe. There's your ball tag, buddy.
He loves that Field Trucker.
Yeah, we need to do another one. It'd be fun.
No, it hasn't, Joe. Sorry.
I just dribbled all over my shirt.
Wait, you need to do another what? I'm sorry.
Another run of those Field Trekkers or another fixed blade project. That was cool. That was fun.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen a video or had John on a live without him saying he carried the Field Trekker today. He carries that knife every day like it's religion. Like he fucking loves so that thing.
I feel that. I'm so grateful.
That's what he's saying right here. It's the best production. That's the one you guys made. That's USA made too, right?
It is not. No.
Why did I think?
It's just like this shop that we found and used. They just rip it up, man. They're just like that.
Sorry, go ahead.
Just that the level that they gave us on those fixed blades was like they were showing off, man. They really. We all wanted to make it happen, like because fixed blades is such a funny market, like it's like there's a whole community for just fixed blades,
yeah.
And so we were just like, we because if you get it wrong, you can't get a fixed blade wrong. You don't get anything wrong. But yeah, fixed blade, those fixed blade guys, they're way harder on knives than a folder guy is. So,
true that.
We wanted to make them happy, and we're glad we did.
Don't tell Kev that aftermarket bearings didn't make a difference. I get that argument from makers all the time, like John Sorensen, Evo, Michael Gabick from Gavco. They just do not believe bearings do anything.
Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Yeah. And going from steel to ceramic is a huge difference, in my option. I
think it's just common sense not to use steel anymore for bearings, but a lot of custom makers,
Spyderco,
like most American, Italian
production. They all seem to come with steel bearings.
Steel detent balls.
Yeah, I had
the Holt Spectre even comes with steel, doesn't it?
I think you have to pay for the upgraded ones or something.
The haptic I had came with steel bearings. I was like, fuck.
Yeah,
and you can order on their website for like $20. You can order a set of ceramic bearings. I was like,
for $20?
I know. I was like, no thanks. I'm gonna get Gillian's, and then I put those in, and it turned into a freaking It's so much better on Gillian. I think to me, it's less the balls. Like talking about balls, it's less about the balls. Like if you're switching from stamped bearings, like with the ass end of the cage kind of bearings, that most knives come with. That's because you can't. I mean, companies can't afford to put $13 bearings in their $200 knife. Like it just doesn't make sense. But the difference, I don't think it's the balls. I think it's the cage. Having that phosphor bronze cage or Delrin cage or whatever, it adds, especially the phosphor bronze like Skiffs or Gillian's, to me it adds strength in the pivot. Like side to side, you get more strength.
Yeah, I mean, because with those open cages, dude, I've seen it where the balls, like a pivot has been tightened too much, and the ball will actually come out, or the cage will collapse.
The cage actually collapsed on my buck when I was like tensioning it down. I don't even remember exactly how it happened, but the cage was completely crushed. Like the whole.
In their argument, everybody's argument is the cage doesn't touch anything. It's just the balls because they're
which you think it wouldn't, but it did.
It's like, well, then why, if I tighten it, does the cage get? It's like
it collapsed.
It is a good point. I mean, it should just be the balls, but I mean, I don't
know how it happened, but it did. So I remember taking it apart, and it was like completely crushed. I don't know.
But, I'm just like, hey. I put them in there and it gets better. What the fuck you want me to say? Like, I get your scientific, mechanical, engineering argument that it's the ball touching it and the cage and the blah 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 the surface, and it's like, you're making sense. But yet I put skiffs in it and it doesn't.
Even if it is Tiffany, it still feels better. Like, what do you want from me?
Yeah, like I could tighten the pivot all the way down and it does this with I don't have to loosen it. I don't have to have play.
We just bought a bunch of skiffs. So like when people send in their knives, because I've had people asking a lot. So we just bought a bunch of all the sizes, and we're just going to start offering them to people that want to put in their knives.
Yeah,
might as well.
We got all the sizes.
Yeah, I try to put them in anything I can that I take apart. Although I've been trying to be better about taking knives apart that have good action. Like, obviously, I'm not taking this apart because it's your knife, but Sanford sent me the turbo here, and like, there's absolutely no reason to even like attempt to put bearings in here. Like, this thing just dropped shut. It's just, there's some knives where I would do it just for the fucking sake of doing it. It's like, I don't need to do that.
Right. Like my Mordax. I want to put some in my Mordax. I'm curious because we have some the right size. I feel like that would make it a lot smoother because it runs, I think, on steel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Mordax.
I switched the Mordax I had and the Malibu. I did them both. And the skiffs in these are, it's way better. You can get it tighter and it's still like just stupid smooth.
Yeah.
I love it. And
I put. Yeah, it's a great knife. I put 5 millimeters in here, but I think they're actually 3/16. Both of them fit, but just be careful taking it apart. They use weird ass hex fucking heads.
Yeah, I know.
Stupid.
I know, it's so dumb.
I still gotta send you this. Well, I guess whenever you open your books or whatever.
I know.
Yeah. Let's talk about that.
Well, I mean, it's we're not closing them until Sunday, so if you want to message us about your knife, I mean, we already have an order with you, so
technically we already talked about it.
So it's fine. So it's fine. That's different. This is mainly like for new orders, like in the sense that like we just need to catch up, and our lead times are getting kind of crazy, and it just made.
It's still, I mean, it's still, our lead time still isn't crazy compared to a lot of other people, honestly, but
some people are good at waiting and some people aren't, and you got to be careful. So I totally get it.
Right. And it's just like practical for like our storage, just everything. It's just like we want to keep it
because at this point it's just getting bigger and bigger.
How many orders do you have like currently on
orders?
Books? Or like how many projects do you have on books?
Oh,
like,
right projects is a completely different thing. Yeah. Including MBK's knives, like I don't even know.
Actually. I don't know. Probably.
We were guessing about 50 knives or more.
All right. Well, this is why they're closing their books.
Yeah. I mean, because we have some that like they came in and we haven't opened them. They're with their note, and that's like put away. And then as far as the knives that we are currently working on, like we have 2 different stations. One for like to be worked on. One is like in the middle of being worked on. But I can't tell you. Do you know off the top of your head how many orders?
Orders? I don't know. I would guess probably somewhere around like 20, 25.
Not including MBKs.
And that is just an order, and each order can have multiple knives in it. So.
Right, which is pretty difficult.
Right.
Like
you have like a spreadsheet or something you keep
track?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I just don't know.
Are you guys planning, or is this like gonna be full time, like a thing, or is
it is?
It is full time already.
Yeah.
Oh really? Oh
yeah. I mean, things have just really picked up in the last couple months.
The bills and everything.
Yes.
Yeah. It is.
100%. Yeah, which is awesome.
You're living the dream.
I know. Dream, turning a hobby into a job, like we never thought this would happen, like to the point where like. Because for the longest time, we were just like, fuck it. We'll just push back our lead times. We'll just, like, it's fine. Why not take an order? It just didn't make sense. But then, like, we were talking with Sanford last night, and it makes sense now. Like, it's time just to catch up on everything and just clear things out. And then that way we have Blade Show coming up and in a couple weeks, and it just makes sense. Because, yeah.
I smell Sanford's a little bit of a mentor, isn't he, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
for sure. He's been super helpful. Extremely helpful.
That's good stuff.
I mean, he's been around in the game for so long,
Yeah, no, I would learn whatever you can.
Yeah. Ray both. Ray's been super helpful, teaching us certain things that like, because information on knife modding and knife making is like, you can't just Google that shit. Like, and there's so many secrets in the industry, and just like having someone to talk to about things or just brainstorm with is nice.
And you haven't been doing it that long.
No.
Right? Like you guys are still
it's
pretty
about 2 years, I think.
The game.
Yeah, maybe a little over 2.
But like,
somewhere around there.
like about this year, like this last year has really been like dedicated to like growing the business.
Right. That's awesome.
Yeah. I mean,
congrats, guys.
We started like fucking, yeah. Can I say it?
Yeah. Okay.
We started in doing like lightning arrows like out of our bathroom in a jar of ferric chloride on our bathroom floor, and now we've got the whole shop, and like it's crazy to see how far.
That's where that's where legends are born.
The bathroom floor, yes.
But yeah, turning the hobby into a career would be pretty cool. So that's very exciting, guys. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
thanks.
This was another one I was thinking about sending you. Technically, talked to you about it before. Just
it's fine. You're just so famous. You can just order whenever you want.
I don't have. I don't get special treatment, but I get special treatment. I saw you do one of these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you did like a bark pattern, and you could do that on carbon fiber?
Yeah. Because we had gotten like quite a few requests for doing. I know exactly. I was surprised that
it looked.
Yeah, that it looked good. I really was. But yeah, it can be done on my Carta G10 carbon fiber.
And what's nice is that the material is softer, so the tooling marks aren't as aggressive. It looks clean. Like, it looks really good. Yeah.
All right. Well, that's gonna be happening with this guy right here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll stop for a little bit.
No, I mean it's fine. Like you can just keep spending your stuff.
Yeah,
we'll take your money.
Yeah, they do such good work. They do.
Thanks.
They're awesome. They're awesome.
We're trying.
Yeah, so let's switch to MBK a little bit.
Sure.
I guess I don't know if everybody knows, and I don't even know if I remember the whole like backstory. Can you briefly just tell us how it got started and that kind of story?
just just MBK in general, or the US. I guess I'll go over
whatever you want. Whatever you want, man.
Let's touch on it. So it kind of got started. Ray and I, we've been buddies for a while, and just as the kind of production things started happening in China, we've had our eyes on it for a really long time, because it was when it started getting really good, and when it was really new, it was like, everybody was like, wow, this is cool. Like, this is like, look how good these are.
Right.
Excuse me. And so we kept following these things and checking them out. And for a really long, I had a really good relationship with Kaiser. There's most of the people that work there I don't know anymore. I mean, I know a handful, but there's a lot of people that have shifted around and gone other places. And but anyway, so that they were like one of the first guys who kind of came out and were doing like some really, really, really solid work. And Ray had a couple designs with Kaiser, and we were talking about some things. I was like, hey, Ray, can I can I do a design for like an exclusive for my shop? You get it from my website and only my shop, and it'll be made by Kaiser, and it'll say Kaiser, and it's just an exclusive Kaiser design from you. And he's like, let's try it out. And so that was probably the first like I don't know, not MBK, but like that was proto MBK. Okay. And when we did it a second time, we were like, well, why don't we just try something else and put our own thing on it?
What was the knife? What was the first knife?
The Easy C 1.0. It was done by.
Was that branded Kaiser though?
No, but the exclusive to me was the Ursa Minor, which was like the Gemini.
I got you. It was the okay. Okay, I've seen that one, or I've heard of it. Or maybe I heard. Is there a major too, or am I just thinking of Constellations now?
No, there's the Intrepid, and the Ursa Minor. They're in the same family. They size wise.
They look similar.
All right.
So.
And then you did the Easy C 1.0.
That was
I had one of those actually.
Sure. That was officially an MBK, and that was when we started going that direction. So.
Okay.
Then we started, kind of moving around OEM manufacturers, kind of like learning the business as you do. And, just kind of fine tuned exactly what I wanted, what we wanted, finding engineers to understand our design language. Because, you get kind of like a signature, or like any engineer who's working for you kind of puts they want to put their spin on things. Right. And so we want to make sure that they do things to how we want done. And we finally got that. We finally found exactly what we wanted and how we wanted them to do a certain way. And it works, so moving on, we keep doing a couple things and learning as we go. And then that moved into the USA production, which was kind of just like, the next step. It was kind of a combination of like, well, we want to do this and we kind of have to do this. Like, it just feels good to do. Right.
And that's the Sea Otter.
That's the Sea Otter. So that's this here.
All right. Let me make you big, as I like to say.
Yeah.
Oh my dude, that thing is sexy. What's the blade length on that guy?
I think it's 3 inches. I don't have my. I believe
if I had to put $1 million on it, I'd say 3 inches.
I'd say right. That's our thing. Of course we want to do other things. Like we want to do.
We could do a large one if you wanted to.
And sorry for throwing just a number out there. Before we did this blade, we had the Ricasso on one, and we could still do that stuff. So forgive me for not knowing off the top of my head.
No, dude, I'm messing with you. I'm just saying because most of Laconico's stuff is 3 inches.
Yeah, right. Like, I mean, it's a sweet spot, Like, it's
And is this a Laconico design or a collaboration?
This
like
is
the old guard.
I think this is. I mean, it's definitely a Laconico design, but it's so, because so is the old guard. But like, there's so much influence of just, our ability, our limitations on machining, everything. Like this knife is like just a brainchild of what was possible and what we wanted, I think it just has like an influence, left and right. So, but Overall, yes. Like
Okay.
Ray is the guy who penned this one up, ultimately.
Yeah, I'm just curious. So I thought the old guard was you and Ray together doing.
Pretty much the same idea. Yeah, it was just like, again, it was just like, hey, I want this, and he's like, this would be cool, and we just go back and forth until we're like, right on. Yeah, this works.
You guys just have I get it. You guys have your own kind of relationship. It's easy, I bet.
Yeah, we're buddies.
Yeah.
We don't.
There you go.
We don't fight on anything.
Yeah, that knife is cool. So that's not available yet, but
no,
it will be soon.
Blade Show.
We have Blade Show for sure. We have a bunch for Blade Show. So if you're going to Blade Show West,
I'm not, but maybe you could just drop one off the truck and kick it to Pennsylvania. If you know.
We'll see.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, we're gonna hit it hard when we get back from Blade Show. We're gonna try to figure that out and try to figure out how to streamline this a little faster. We're just getting our feet wet. We're still setting up shop and feeling good about like who's doing what. And,
Can you talk about price point on it? Can you talk about any of that stuff, or is that kind of still pending stuff?
It's like in the air, but base price probably around like $375, $380 for like a plain Jane.
Okay,
and then
good like for American built,
right? I mean, we want to try to just I don't know, the pivot collars, Timascus, and Anos. Like I don't know where we're gonna take it and how we're gonna offer those things, but we'll figure that out.
No, that's a good starting point, I would say.
Yeah.
And what can you say what the steel is, at least on the first run or whatever?
The first run is going to be CPN 154.
Okay.
It's just we wanted everything just USA and just let's try this. This was
you just want to make it work. That's a good steel.
Right.
Yeah.
I can't talk about the next steel we're going to use because it's not definitive. We don't. It's not solidified yet.
Right.
So.
Okay.
But it'll be nice.
Somebody asked if you were. I think they said. Here it is. MBK in Magna. You knew that question was coming.
Yeah, I mean, if it can happen, it'll happen. I mean,
if it can happen, it'll happen, Mike. All right, there's your answer, buddy. And Ant says, still think MBK is the best logo in production knife. So
that's
you
cool.
got that going for you.
Yeah, thank you.
It is a dope logo.
Yeah, it is. It's the best. I love it.
It's fun.
Yeah. And it's not super obtrusive and big, bold swastika, lettering.
Shots fired.
I don't know. I'm just throwing ideas out there. I don't know.
Like that.
Shots fired. She's coming at you.
Make it any thicker and any bigger. Like I don't know.
I get it. No, I like the logo too. It's very elegant.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
And then Ray having his just on the spine, like it's such a clean finish, like not having shit on the blade. It's nice.
Yeah, I don't like billboarding, man.
Is that on the Otter?
No,
too?
it won't be on the Otter. No. This would be pretty sterile. It'd be like the old one.
Clean. How did Ray take that? You have to sit him down. You have to give him like a Advil and a.
Actually, it was probably more along the lines of like, right now we're borrowing our buddy's lasers, so like. I'm like, hey, can you build us a jig? And can you do
this? Yeah.
When we get our people. When we get a laser, we'll do some fun stuff, I'm sure.
Yeah.
A lot of people think sterile is cool, but other people are like, it's fucking cheap, and it works.
Yeah, right.
You don't have to do anything.
Someone's asking if there's going to be a sea otter at Blade Show.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that's
Oh yeah.
Really? Oh, I wasn't. Yeah. Oh, I was reading a chat. Oh, what?
So I gotta go to Blade Show West now
for the first run. Yeah, right now you do. I'm so sorry,
dude. I wish I could go to Blade Show West, but luckily I went to the other Blade Show, so I'm not too down and out.
No, and we wish we could. We got to have something cool for the show, right? I mean,
no, of course you do, man.
That's why I said it.
Yeah, dude, you've been dropping bombs, so. We'll talk about this all week. You've just been like on Instagram, just dropping bombs on me. It's just like, oh, the pincher's coming. I'm like, damn, I gotta buy one of those. The old guard and inset liner lock, perfect for lefty. Fuck, I gotta get one of those now.
Right.
And then the otter pops up every fucking 5 minutes with a cool fuller on it, or a triple fuller, or fucking. And I'm just like, God damn it, Sanford.
I mean, let's see. Do I have any duds around here? No, I don't know. I don't know. We're just having fun. I'm glad you guys like it. I don't know. Maybe this one might not be for everybody. I love it, but
what do you got?
I mean, look how
big again.
Look how little that thing.
Oh, that's
so cool.
What are you calling that one?
I don't know yet.
Easy C or something?
I don't know. Micro C. I don't know.
It's awesome though. It's so cool.
It's just so cute.
You got to come up with a 3-letter, word. SAK. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, right. Something. Oh no. Yeah, but how fun, huh?
So it's a slippy.
Yeah, it's a little. It's got a wire
2
clip.
detents or what?
Yeah, it's got 2 detents. Yeah.
So it's not like a spring.
No, but it's good. Those detents are ridiculously strong. Which I mean, you want that, right?
Right. Well, unless it's hard to open.
No, not like that. But like I'm not moving around on that, even on a detent. But it's kind of cool. Like I was like using it for a money clip for a minute because of the.
Yeah. No, that's a cool looking little guy.
Yeah, right.
So that's what a prototype you had made?
Yeah, I was just goofing,
Gotcha.
Like just horsing.
All right. No, man, that's awesome. Anything cool you want to show us? We're open to checking it out here.
Yeah, right.
Whatever you got laying on that table that you're looking at, just start grabbing them.
Yeah.
I think Kev just became your biggest fan. Shit.
Who's that?
Kevin.
Oh. Yeah, right. Yeah. Let's see where we at. I mean, inlaid.
Oh, I saw this.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that looks sexy as hell. You got fat carbon on the pincher. Oof.
Yeah, and ZDP.
Yeah.
I got the ZDP steel on.
That's the Sanmai?
These are
the full?
Yeah, the plain Janes are going to be M390 and just titanium, and then the inlays will be ZDP. I don't know if you can see the laminate line, but I mean it's there.
Damn, dude,
I know.
So how much are those going to be?
These are going to be same price as the old guards. These will be $215, and the ones with the inlays and the ZDP will be $240.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean it's our first go at it, So
$275, Sanford.
I mean, I don't know.
You can get it, man. You can get it. Just go.
Well, it was just this was just like a trial. Like this was just for. There's not many of them, and they were just for fun.
I know.
Are
they all White Storm?
No, I've got
Mars. Different ones.
I've got Mars Valley. I've got the Toxic Storm. I've got Dark Matter Copper, and one more. I'm missing one. But
have you seen the camo carbon stuff?
That's the one.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
That's the last one.
We were talking about Yeager's earlier, the Brian Brown knives. He did a bunch of camo carbons. That's not made by the same people who do fat carbon, is it?
I get it from Fat Carbon. I don't know if they make it or not, but that's where I get it.
Oh, I just assumed that it was.
Yeah.
I would think so.
Okay, it's the same company, does it?
Yeah. I forget where they're from. They're like
he wants a pincher, John wants a pincher, and he says, when will you take my money? So when are those coming out?
I mean, they're ready, I guess. Let me throw the emails out there and get them out this weekend.
All right.
Yeah.
Perfect. There you go, Javon.
We all QC'd. Was that last night?
Yeah. That was last night we QC'd them.
Man. Yeah.
They were so good.
We ate so much last night.
I know, it was so good.
My stomach. I was dying,
food coma, trying to QC.
We were messed up.
Jeez.
I know.
I feed them. I like to feed them.
Yeah, I know. They feed us so good.
What are your runs like size wise?
I don't know, like somewhere in the 300s. Like, I don't, it's depends on how hot the model is, or, you can never predict it. I don't know. They bounce around 2 to 3 to 400, depending on, the Easy Cs are, they're a lot more popular. They're up there.
Yeah, you probably got a good bunch of the Micarta ones, right? That was a hell of a deal, dude.
Those are nice. Yeah. Well, I like doing smaller batch runs. Just like you could do a lot more with it. You could do a lot more colors. You could do more materials. You could do it often. If you just kind of schedule around it.
Well, because correct me if I'm wrong, but if you ordered 1,000 of something, it's going to take a lot longer than if you got 100, 200 of these and 200 of those, right?
You would think so, but that's not even.
No, not with your OEM. I know Riot's like that. If you put a huge order in, they'll tell you it'll take like 2 years.
Yeah, I don't know. Not the guys I work with. It's a matter of maybe a week. It's not. It's not crazy.
Damn.
No, I can't believe I put in a pre-order for something that's not even going to be here for like
6 months.
No, it's like April.
Yeah,
dude.
Which means, and he said they'll ship to him in April. Which means,
who knows?
It'll take. You won't get that knife till May.
Yeah.
So our money's just like. But I have like 10 of those right now. I'm just like, at some point, I'm just I'm gonna stop buying altogether. And I'm just gonna let the pre-orders start rolling in. Like, just stop spending money. Because, I have to have 10, like, close to 10 knives on pre-order right now.
Jesus.
Yeah, honestly, that Yeager I wanted for so long, and it was pretty much the only knife that I really, really wanted
to actually like buy and own. Because he doesn't buy knives, and the only thing he buys is like knives for selling. Like he doesn't
buy knives.
I do buy knives,
but like his collection, it's like knives that he actually really loves. Like, you know what I mean?
A lot of what I have is just like I was got a good deal on it. I get to try it, check it out, and then I can mod it, and then it's like brand new again. I can sell it.
He likes refurbishing knives.
So you don't have a collection?
No, I have a huge collection.
He has a massive collection. But of those, the ones that he truly loves, it's like not, I don't know. The Yeager is one of those that it's like been a grail for him since the moment he saw it. And he's not like that about a lot of knives in the way that like he sees a cool knife go up on Knife Swap for relatively cheap. It's like, cool, he buys it, But then like having a design that really speaks to him is like not very common.
Gotcha. What about you, Lyndy?
Me? Oh, I'm cheap. I'm just cheap. Recently I kind of decided that like I'm going to slim down the collection. So I'm planning on selling everything, but maybe like 2 knives and then kind of investing in like 2 or 3 more expensive knives,
That's
and just like I'm getting sick of Spydercos completely.
Yeah,
like,
I'm done.
Like a pair of 3
I sold my last one. Sold my last Spyderco last week.
Yeah, like probably keep the Tanto for a while. Like what happens is like I buy them and I'm stoked on them for like 3 days and then I'm like over it and then I want to just sell it. Like I don't. And part of it is just getting to experience it. And there's not very many knives that I've purchased that like I really want to keep. So
I feel you. Yeah, I do the same thing. I sell shit so fast sometimes.
Yeah, I just like, and I hold on to it to see if I really want to keep it. But like most of the knives I buy are like like dispensable. I can just sell them. I'm sick of the Capara, logical. I don't like it anymore. I'm selling it. I don't know.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah.
I couldn't tell if that was sarcastic.
Oh yeah, no. Oh no, I'm serious. Yeah, I'm selling the Capara. I'm selling like most. I'm keeping like my pair of 3 and maybe the native lightweight because that was just so cheap. But like it was the secondary and or the seconds, and I don't know. And then going for just, I don't know, something more expensive.
Yeah, dude, USN had some
stupid cheap.
Yeah, they had so many factory seconds like this.
Oh, right.
This was
they had them at Blade Show, too.
$70
they did?
or something.
That's cool.
And then they had like the Maximate ones.
For
the
like
native was like, what, $60?
$60
the native
for Maximate.
Yeah, they had the PM2 and Maximate factory seconds at Blade Show, and I think they were maybe 90. I think they were like 70.
Yeah, something. Yeah, that's what they were
at
too.
USN they were like 80 or something.
Something like that.
Yeah, maybe it was 80. It was somewhere around there, but it was a lot less than 200. But my problem with Spyderco is their detents are always trash.
Yeah,
they're always light.
Dude, have you ever handled a Yojimbo? These all have insane detents.
Mm-hmm.
So actually, my buddy who lives locally, we meet up every couple of weeks, and he gives me a couple of his knives that I can review, and we have lunch, and then we swap back, and it's great. He's gonna bring a Yojimbo tomorrow.
You'll like it. It has the strongest detent of any Spyderco. That's what made me fall in love with it. And they're all like that.
Also, so the thing is with Taichung Spyderco's, there's recently I found a pretty. I'm not going to go into detail what you do, but there's a fix for Taichung Spyderco's that I can do to make the detents like way stronger.
That you can't do on Golden.
And it doesn't have to do with bending the lock bar or anything like that.
It's a permanent fix.
It's a permanent fix. Like my Subvert, dude, has an insane detent on it. And so does my my chef now.
And the smock.
Yeah. Any Taichung.
So wait, one of those is a liner lock, right? No, they're both frame locks. Does it matter if it's a liner lock or a frame
It doesn't
lock?
matter. If it's Taichung, then there's a fix for it.
Yeah.
Just some kind of magical thing.
Yep.
Secret?
Yeah.
Like, let me see where my.
You want to tell me, or is this?
No, we can't tell you. What do you mean? It's on the internet. It's our secret. It's our secret sauce. But it was a cool little.
All right. If I ever get a Taichung,
so you can use it.
I could have sent you the bombshell. Damn it!
I know you could have. We could have fixed it.
Damn.
Put it on the bed.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Hey, Sanford.
What up?
I can't tell what you look like from there, so don't take us the wrong way. Would you fit in a 2XL?
Yeah, in a 90.
Yeah.
No, I'm a large. I'm sorry.
All right. Well,
Just a
then you're
large
not
boy.
getting a shirt.
I'm not. I'm a big bear, not that big bear.
No, that's what I was saying. Don't take offense. I can't tell.
It's cool. Yeah, no, I'm a chunker.
John. You look good, Sanford.
Thank you.
You're probably not going to be able to tell, but
it's like stupid. It was like to the point.
Good.
I
mean, you don't want it to be too strong, but I mean that sounds good.
It was too strong initially because this is the first. Like to do the fix, I decided to try it on this knife first, which was stupid but.
Bananas.
Yeah, it was like brand new too. But the
just bought
detent
it.
was terrible, dude. There was no detent at all.
Like you could just like barely
just
take
don't
it, and
like-
the blade would just fly out of it.
Spyderco's just, I don't know.
And their grinds, I don't know. I just
Yeah, and
Like,
their
what I like-
designs just
they're fucking lame. Like honestly,
They're
I'm
not-
surprised I ever even got into Spyderco's because I hated them. Like I used to hate Spyderco's, like the way they looked and everything. And then they grew on me, and like I like the pair 3. Like I have one that I'll probably keep.
They're customizable. I can 100% see why you guys would love Spyderco.
Yeah, right. I mean, there's just so many options, but like, I don't know. I don't like them anymore at all. The detents suck. The grind sucks. The fucking just so many things. QC. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just trying to read through the comments, see if I missed anything or missed any questions.
I like Spyderco's.
No, I do, but I've like, I mean, if
You're
something
saying
cool
that, but then you
out,
own like a billion Spyderco's.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like,
So,
I mean, if
a lot of
something
people
cool
do
comes
that.
out, maybe like in my price range, but like, I don't know. I'd rather spend like $400 on a couple knives, $500, and then like have 2 knives and like
spend your money on Riot made knives.
yeah, well, yeah, like that, or I don't know. I kind of want an Untitled really bad, but I don't know.
I've heard weird things about the Untitled, about the lock bar being weird. I've never handled one.
It's fucking
though, so
weird,
I can't.
dude.
I don't know.
I wouldn't buy one.
Okay, well, that's fine. That's not your money, so.
And it's massive. It's massive.
I know. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. I haven't bought it yet. But
All right, what about you, Sanford? What's your favorite knife? That's not an MBK. So I'll take that out of the equation for you.
Man, my favorite knife. Oh my good God.
Unless it is an MBK, I guess then you can.
I mean, those are cool.
Yeah, those are cool knives.
Damn, I don't know, man. Like my favorite personal knife.
You asked me when we first got on. I said it was the Evo 2.0.
Right.
So I'm just throwing it back at you.
I know. What a hard question. Why would I ask that? I don't know.
Right.
I have this big old Bob Lum fixed blade that I really, really love. That's pretty cool. That's really special. That's cool.
His favorite knife is any knife modded by me. No.
That's so accurate. It is true.
Do you have a lot of knives modded by Richie?
No, I wish I had. I don't even have anything engraved by Bruce Shaw. I'm kicking myself. Yeah, I know. I
don't know who that is, but
oh man, you haven't
Bruce
seen the
Shaw?
engraved? Oh, we
Yeah,
do.
dude,
We've done some engraved ones that have just been.
They're beautiful.
Have you seen the engraving on Protex stuff?
Like the like the weird shit. I think I saw like Nick Shabazz has one, right?
Right, yeah. We've done that on some of ours, and they just whip them up. They're so cool.
It's
beautiful.
Those.
Have you Protex super high end, like fully engraved? Have you seen Nick Shabazz's little
That's what I was saying. That's the one I've seen.
Yeah, that's Bruce Shaw.
Yeah,
he does that work, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Yeah, he does. You know, I need some I need some more knives and modern Richie.
Let me see if I can
turn down.
If I can get this.
Wait, your thing's
oh shit.
There we go.
There you go.
Oh,
damn. Okay. I mean, I saw it for a second.
That's Bruce Shaw.
Okay.
But that's like a pretty extreme case.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Middle. Oh.
Yeah, that's crazy engraving.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's funny how you go from like buying all the different knives to then you're like, well, I have these knives that I really like. What can I do to those knives? And then you start jacking up your knives, and then you just have all these modded knives. It's weird. Like I never was into modding at all. Like I don't do it personally, but I never had knives modded. It wasn't something I really thought about. And then I started doing like weird projects with BJ Hill from Hilltop Knives and Gear. Like I had these feldspars, and I was like, "Hey man, could you put holes in these and make it applicable?" And he dyed them purple. I was like, "Why did I pick purple?" And I had these, and I got them back, and like, no, I didn't want them, but like the work was great, but like I just chose the stupidest color. Like, so anyway, I ended up giving them away like during live streams or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started doing the like stinger mod where I got the stinger and the flipper tab was just trash. Like the D10 sucked. I've since, strengthened this D10 a little bit, but it was so bad that I just had him, chop off the flipper tab, extend the choil, and this thing came out great. And then I'm like, Then you just start looking at your knives. You're like, what could I have done to these?
Yeah.
And then you go down that rabbit hole. It's the weirdest thing with knives.
Yeah.
There's just a ton of rabbit holes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. The modding community has gotten so good. Like I remember when it not first started, but I remember when people just started modding stuff. It wasn't on these levels.
Yeah, and people think it's so expensive too. I think that they don't want to do. They're like, I always thought I was like, I'm not gonna have them do that because like that'll it'll be more than the knife or whatever. Like, and usually it's not. Like I think I paid BJ like $60 or something.
Yeah, for
to chop the flipper tab off, put an edge on it. Anno all the hardware and shit like. And that it probably included shipping. No, he gave me this at Blade Show. We met up, but like it's not that expensive to get stuff modded either.
I mean, and also with pricing, we also like depending on the knife and like the knife's value, we do take that into account, like with pricing and or like the knife size or like little things like that, where it's like for a McB, we can't charge you the same price for a lightning anno as we would charge like a regular 3.5, inch blade and stuff like that. So I mean that's taken into account.
So here's a question for I guess all of you. Sanford, are you into the lightning anno stuff? Because to me it's the ugliest fucking on the goddamn planet is seeing a knife covered in that lightning. No offense, guys.
No, it's fine.
We don't do it
on our knives. Like we don't own a knife that's lightning in it.
We do.
But people ask for it all the time, right?
Yeah, it's the most commonly.
I mean, a lot of people who like Timascus, it's kind of like an affordable way to have Timascus put on your knife, you know?
I guess I like Timascus in a way. Like, I like the way, like, Sanford, I like the way your clips look. The ones that you sell on the side, those are clean. And, like, if you're going to have an all-tie knife and then just throw that pop of color on there, that's awesome.
Right.
Yeah,
but I'm not going to
totally agree.
lightning ammo this and then throw a Timascus clip on and, like, that's just
spot.
crazy.
Yeah, I think lightning ammo can look good in accents, in smaller accents. Like if you just do an inlay or a clip backspacer.
Oh, like that lily you did, the Viper Lily, that looks really good.
Yeah.
Is that called the Lily or the Leal?
I have no fucking clue.
That thing sucks though,
dude. The D10 doesn't exist. There is literally no D10 on that knife.
Oh, I had an Odino in for a review. Same thing. No freaking.
And
D10.
the build quality was bad, dude. Like the scales, they had big like gouges in the scales. Like once I started like sanding down the scales, you could just see all these like. It wasn't even machining marks. I don't know what it was. There's just huge gouges in the scale. Like it fell and hit something, and they were all over both scales.
Oh.
Yeah. Sanford, did you ever look into Italy?
Yeah. Nah. No.
Nah? You just
I
weren't a fan to begin with, or
no, I had a little bird told me some horror stories, and you know, he's a pretty prominent figure in the industry who's done a lot of this stuff, who's done and looked at all of it, and he was like, no.
Is his name Ray?
Ray has done everything in the world, but it was not Ray. No, it was just like it was just like a really, really good source who was like,
yeah,
you know, I mean, would not.
You could have asked me. I mean, like so the issue with Italy is their QC one is trash. Mm-hmm. 2, their consistency is just horrible. And then 3, the worst part is their what would you call it? Like tolerances. Mm-hmm. You know, like you're gonna make a knife and you want the detent to feel like this on every knife, right? Let's say it's put a fictitious number on like how many pound torque I need to flick this out, right? Like let's say 5, right? Well, they're gonna be all over the place with that. They'll have some that come out way lighter than that, and some that come out way stiffer than that.
Right.
Where like a good OEM, like I would say your OEM or Riot or whatever, they're gonna be within like a millimeter of it or whatever. Where you might have a little bit of like if you bought 2 of them, which I've done before with Riot or whatever. And you flick them both, like maybe you'll notice the slightest difference, but it'll be very minimal. And if you didn't have both, it would be unrecognizable.
Sure.
But with Italy, I'll get one knife and I'm like, I can't even fucking flick the thing because it's so light. It just like falls out. And I'll have another one that I can't open because it's so fucking stiff. Like, yeah, Italy is trash when it comes to knives.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people like them because some people get good ones. It's
sure.
Like,
right. Yeah. I mean,
lucky.
the thing is, they have great designs. I think the pricings are fair on a lot of Italian products, like on the knives. You know, they're some of them are pretty good.
Well, they use N690 a
right.
lot.
That I don't understand.
I hate that.
But also the price of steel, like when you're using, like when we're talking about like a 3 or 4 inch blade, like the difference is, it's not a big jump. You know, I mean, it is in some steels, but I mean, like if you're, you know, I off the top of my head, I don't know N690, but you know, they could use. Also, they're probably, well, I don't know. Is N690 even is it a European steel? Is that just what's available?
By it's Austrian because it's made by the people who make M390. It's
Polar. Interesting. I see. Yeah, that I don't know. I don't know why they just wouldn't order it and pay the difference. It's I don't get it.
I think they like N690 for some reason. Mm-hmm. It's like their fucking D2. It is. It's their D2. China has D2 and fucking Italy has N690.
Maybe it's a cultural thing. Maybe they like softer steels. I mean, like look at
they don't care as much.
Yeah, like look at Victorinox's, like it's all really soft.
Yeah.
They don't use their knives for the same kind of shit, I guess.
Yeah, right.
You know, they're cutting maybe fruit or something. You know, I don't. What the hell?
That's cool.
It's
beautiful.
It's a KC Gray flipper. That's what it's called, I guess. No name flipper. But this is in for work right now. Not anything too crazy, but the wheels are going to be refinished and chamfered because they're kind of sharp on the edges, and it has some lock stick. It looks cool, and the detent's good. But
is that what's that steel called? Dama steel.
Or Damacore.
I would imagine. I think it's Dama steel.
It looks
The stuff looks
could be
really
Damascus,
cool.
I guess. No, it does look like Dama steel.
And then I think this is a zirconium clip.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
That's
But
a cool knife, man.
it does have lock stick.
Yeah.
And then let's see, I have one more right here. I'll show you
What is
guys.
this?
I think if I remember, this is a custom Nirvana.
Oh, it's a custom.
Yeah.
Oh, Satori.
Or
Custom
Satori.
That is a Satori, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, with the choil too. That's
Mhm.
dope.
The flipper
It's
tab
fucking
is like
insane.
Fucking
ridiculous.
huge, man. But it have a good detent because
the detent on all these customs are
strong.
insane.
Like insane.
Yeah.
The sound.
CKF ones are terrible. Their detents suck.
I know CKF just always have.
I don't know if you guys will be able to see the detent wall, but it's massive.
Yeah, that thing's fucking huge.
It is huge.
That's cool. I miss when knives were made like that.
Oh, God, the sounds it make is like
yeah.
absolutely mind blowing.
Like old hinderers and like that was just how knives were, man. Just
they were
big flipper tabs and
tactical shit.
For sure, dude. It was so fresh and new. I like that though. That reminds me of just some like just really cool old stuff I grew up with.
The flipper tab is like super painful on it though.
You guys have Tri-State's baby oil nearby? He's in the house. Nobody got that joke.
No.
What?
Yeah.
Tri-State baby.
His baby oil, I said.
Oh.
Do we still have it? Because we were holding on to it because we weren't sure if he was gonna like try to file an insurance claim, so it was just like sitting in a box.
He wouldn't let me throw it away. He wanted to keep it.
He probably did file a claim, but they're not gonna pay.
Yeah, I know. That's what I figured.
Yeah, they don't.
Dude, that's why we so just took care of it.
You know it.
So bad.
I keep it just for good luck, you know. Put them on anytime I leave the house.
Oh God. Ant says Europe just has easy access to N690. It's like HDR over there. I guess he means compared to China. Yeah, I've seen.
They rejected the claim. I figured.
Oh my God.
What dicks, dude?
They do that to everybody. Like, that's one of the. I use.
There's no point in like fucking paying for insurance or fucking. They don't.
Well, that's why I was saying I use pirateship.com. It's still USPS, but their insurance thing, it's their own insurance thing. It doesn't
what is the one that you use, Sanford?
Ghost Shippo, they do the same thing.
Yeah, similar thing. And they actually have like a record of paying out more than USPS. Because you're right. Like, I've paid an extra like $15 sometimes for fucking insurance. And then it's like, what if that got lost? I probably wouldn't even get it.
They're not going to fucking
that ain't even nothing. I have a customer who pays like $300 or is like $150 per box. Yeah.
Why?
Because he sends like 10 grand at a time in knives.
Damn. That still shouldn't be that much. It still shouldn't be that
much. Well, 10 grand is like the max you could do is 5,000 per box.
Yeah.
Tell that dude to use pirate ship. It's like the best thing you can do is buy a cheap printer and stop going to the post office. Like to buy your fucking shipping label. Like, go there to drop it off if you want, obviously. But like, Stop going there and waiting in line and being like, "This is where it's going. How much does it cost?" Also, I need $500 in insurance.
Well,
no. I mean, we just do we do priority for everything. So I mean, you just walk in and set the priority box on the table, and then they just take it. You don't have to wait in line or anything.
How do you pay?
You just pay online
on their USPS website. You press click and ship.
I'm telling you, you guys ship a lot of stuff. Go check out pirateship.com.
I know Sanford's been telling us to do this for like months.
But it'll save you so much money. Like I have saved. Like I looked it up the other day on a live stream. I've spent like $2,700 this year on shipping. That would have been like $3,500.
But the thing is though, you have to pay for boxes too.
No, you don't. Well, so I go to USPS.com.
Oh, okay.
You order supplies for free.
Yeah, they ship it to you. It's the same thing.
Wait, so
USPS.
Wait,
I get these. I get boxes for free.
Wait. Okay, so you're using priority. So what? I don't understand exactly what the advantage is.
Because you use the program, the rates are cheaper.
They get the rates.
How much cheaper is it?
20%.
Like.
Maybe.
Yeah, like if I do first class, I pay like for a regular, just like envelope, like one of mine, which looks like this, but it has Lefty on it or whatever. I don't have it right now. It'll cost $350 for first class. It'll cost maybe $7 for priority.
Oh, I didn't know it was that much. I don't know, because like when you were telling us about it, Sanford, for some reason I was just thinking like first class. I don't know. For some reason, I thought that they didn't do priority on there. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. But
right.
You're right. And like they sent me the packaging. I'll take these. I'll fill this up with whatever, and then I'll shove it into one of these, and then I'll fucking ship it first class. Like I don't get charged for this until I buy a priority label.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's the label. That's what you're paying for. They'll send you supplies for free. I have a stack of boxes over there.
Yeah. I mean, that's what we do as well. I guess I just assumed that you were using first class.
And the insurance is cheaper because you're going through Pirate Ship or whatever he uses.
Right.
Go Ship Go or whatever.
Well,
it's easier. It keeps a database of all your packages. So next time, I send you a knife. When you send it back, you just type my name, it'll pop up. You have my address, you're good to go. Like you don't have to ask every time.
Well, I mean the USPS site is like that as well, but I'm sure that has a much better like interface and layout because the USPS site kind of sucks, honestly. It's super
they're gonna charge you more. It's just what it is.
Yeah.
And Pirate Ship's free. You're not paying anything.
Wait, it's free?
Oh, so it doesn't cost like monthly anything?
No, I
thought there was a
subscription or something.
So how are they making money?
Basically, they have an account with USPS. That's what all the orders go through. They have a tie-in to what's that goddamn company called? That it's old as hell. They do all they're so deep into shipping. What's the name of that company?
I don't know.
Somebody put it in the comments. You know what I'm talking about. That shipping fucking those people. Starts with a P, I think.
Very specific.
So somebody will know. But they get the rates through that, and that's why I'm paying $7. They're paying probably like $5. So they get $2.
They're paying like $6.90, but they're making
or whatever,
huge bulk. You know what I mean? Like
because of the number of orders they get.
Yeah, right.
Pony Express?
No, it's not Pony. Come on, somebody knows. Fuck, what is it called?
Pony Express.
I gotta Google it.
Fucking grateful.
Oh man, that's good.
What? I don't fucking know. Type in.
It's right on the tip of my tongue too. You guys won't even know it once I say it either.
Yeah, right.
It's like 2 words. It's
performance shipping.
No.
Nope. P and P.
So it's like I think they're the ones who like invented the shipping like software or something.
No idea. Yeah. No idea. That's good to know.
That's cool though.
Pitney Bowes?
Yes, Pitney Bowes. That's what it is.
Nice.
Yeah,
Dan Brock for the win.
Yeah,
oh yeah, I've seen that in my like email before, and I was like, "What the hell is that?"
Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Dan. I told you somebody would know it.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that's what that was.
Yeah, that's how like. Yeah, I don't know how it all works, but
okay,
that makes to do with Pitney Bowes. They get those rates or whatever. But anyway, who the fuck cares about that? Hey, just use pirate ship, damn it.
Yeah,
that's all we're saying.
I think I've been seeing like ads for pirate ship on.
Yeah, we have on YouTube. We get ads for pirate ship.
Oh,
now.
really?
Yeah, we're getting brainwashed into using their products or their service.
Probably because I brought it. Yeah. Once you say something once, you're fucked.
Yeah, I know.
I can never tell if Ray's messing around or not.
What did he say?
You can't tell. You can't take it seriously.
He says I worked for Pitney Bowes in the early '90s. Like
that doesn't sound like he's bullshitting.
Maybe
Ray.
He would. He just would.
Yeah. You never know if Ray's serious.
Yeah. He just.
He says it's extremely dry and it's amazing.
Next time you see Ray, ask him about Pitney Bowes. Maybe he knows what to
give us history lesson. He says seriously.
Oh, okay.
Ray, you could school us on what they do exactly. Yeah. I never said what we were giving away today.
She was my boss.
Huh.
Wow.
We're gonna give away some
That's a trip.
That's cool.
I've heard that story, but I didn't know it was at Pitney Bowes.
Ah, see?
There's a half truth there, at least.
Tri-State says, did you though, Ray?
Well, if you have limited storage space. They're talking about Pony Express and how they use full-sized horses now.
Oh my god. Dude, that reminds me of that movie, The Postman. I love that movie.
Such a good movie, dude.
Yeah, Kevin Costner was the shit in the 90s.
He was the freaking king at bombing movies, but they were so good.
Yeah.
Like Waterworld, Postman.
Yep.
Like, dude, I can't believe they ever gave him another role ever. You know, like he lost Hollywood so much money, but what good movies,
dude. And he started at like 35 too.
Okay, Ray.
So did what's his name? Sam Jackson. You know, like the first movie he was in was Jurassic Park. He was the dude smoking.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
That was his first role.
What?
Really? That's what I heard. It was like his first like real movie. I'm sure he did other shit.
Yeah. Right.
He was like 35 when he first got into acting, or like got his first break or whatever you call it.
Hey man, never too late for us then.
Dances with Wolves, yeah, right. Man, I missed the late 80s, early 90s movies. Oh man.
Did you ever see the movie Legends of the Fall?
Is that the Brad Pitt one?
Mm-hmm.
I think I saw part of it. I don't know too much about it.
Oh man.
Good one?
Yeah, it's real good.
Yeah. All right. That's a weird one to just pull out of your hat. So.
Oh, dude. Well, we're talking 80s, 90s just movies. You know what I mean? Like,
I was thinking like Die Hard.
Oh, right.
Commando. True Lies. That's all I watched when I was a kid.
Yeah,
fucking shitty action movies. What are you schoolgirls giggling about?
We're just super famous, and like someone sent us a message that is super cool. So yeah. I don't know. I'll explain later. I'll explain it later after the live.
Okay.
Oh my god.
All right. Oh, yes. Last of the Mohicans. Classic movie, man. That's a good one.
Thank you, Spanky.
I would still watch The Patriot first, though.
Oh, From Dusk Till Dawn. That's a good one. That's a real good one.
That is a good one with George Clooney and
I don't.
What's his name?
Quentin Tarantino.
Yes, yeah. Quentin Tarantino.
Dude, so I don't know if this is fact or crap, but I
love those movies.
They're so weird.
I hear the first half of that movie was directed by Quentin Tarantino, and as soon as they crossed the Mexican border, Richard Rodriguez, or I forgot who the director was, did the other end. Is that
Richard Rodriguez?
That's
but okay. No, I thought that was his movie. Richard Rodriguez.
If you think, I had heard that it is, but I had heard it was split in directing positions, because if you think about it, the first half in like the USA is very Tarantino, and the last half is a totally different movie as soon as they get through Mexico.
But isn't the part where they're in Mexico, like they're in Mexico like 90% of the movie? I thought the beginning is just them in the van and they drive. It's a good
bar. 34. It's a good 35 minutes. 30 minutes of dialogue.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Like the scene at the beginning, like the Benny's bloodbath thing. I don't know. Anyway,
I've never seen any of these movies.
Oh my god,
dude, you gotta watch. You gotta do like a Tarantino like binge, dude. He's so good.
His movies are so weird.
That's why they're good. True Romance.
True Romance was a weird one,
but it's good. It's still
real good. It's so.
They're all good. Pulp Fiction. They're just all good, man. They really are. Reservoir Dog. They're just interesting and weird. And Richard Rodriguez is pretty good too. He has the Once Upon a Time in Mexico movies. Mm-hmm. My favorite one was always Desperado. I watched that like a million times.
Yeah, right.
When I was a kid, Banderas was a beast in that movie.
He was so cool. Did you ever see The 13th Warrior?
Yes, I love that movie.
It's a great movie.
I bought that movie actually in Germany. I was staying with my grandparents over there, and I bought that and switched it to English. And dude, so good.
Yeah, right.
Such a good movie. But it is weird. I hated the weird creatures in that one.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't end up being a real beast. It ended up being like a bunch of little fucking things. I know they were people.
They were people. Yeah, they were.
I'm sorry.
No, it was.
I think I'm thinking of the other movie that's just like it, Beowulf. Like,
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah. Huh. That's what that was. It was a play on Beowulf.
Right. I think so. Well, actually, it was actually written by. Anyway, never mind. I'll go into something stupid, but it was
Dude,
totally.
Who do you think we're doing here?
No, I'll show my inner nerd, dude. I can't.
Bring it out. Let's see it.
I'm a nerd, bro. Go for it.
We like knives. Like how weird can you get?
Right. So that movie was based off of this dude named Idan Fodlan. I butchered that, but like some real dude who got like kicked out of his country and then like met up with these like Viking dudes who were traveling, and actually like he was like an Arab dude that traveled with Vikings. Now like Vikings didn't like write things down like on paper, right? Like they didn't like tell stories like that. So like, but he did. So he wrote that down, and that was like one of the first like written things about Vikings, right? Written stories about Vikings. So
cool. Yeah.
I'm a nerd.
Your version of that makes a lot more sense than mine did.
Right. It's fine.
Mine was, they took Beowulf and made this other movie out of it. Thanks for clearing that up.
Yeah, sure. I got you.
That's awesome.
Grateful Panic says, Winkler for the win. Did I win a sea otter? Yeah, that's what we're giving away tonight. Not this KPL. We're giving away a sea otter. Yeah, right. Sorry, guys. You got to fly yourself to California for that.
Yeah, for right now.
Yeah, Glacial West.
Oh, yeah.
If we're talking 90s, True Lies. Come on, man. I just said True Lies.
That's such a good movie.
True Lies was good.
That's such a good one.
Schwarzenegger
just
so many times.
You know what?
Schwarzenegger killed it, but Bill Paxton was unbelievable.
He was cool. Movie. I love Bill Paxton. Yeah, I can't say the stuff he was saying in that movie, but what a funny dude.
He was so... Yeah, he was such a dick that he was so good. Like, just
over the
his
top.
acting was incredible.
Yeah. So
much
good.
better than Twister, that's for sure.
Yeah, Twister sucked. You know what the best Schwarzenegger movie is though is Jingle All the Way.
Oh, come on. No, it's not.
Such a good, that's one of the best Christmas movies.
That's such horseshit. I mean, it's a decent Christmas Vacation. First off, is the best Christmas movie ever made.
Yeah, it is. Are you not burned out on it yet?
Dude, I watch it every year and every year. Like,
Me too.
I gotta take a year off, and I never do because I'm like, I gotta watch that fucking movie.
I'll watch that
because there's only what 2. Like you have to watch that, and you have to watch the Grinch in some fucking version. every year.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Wait, no, there's one other. Home Alone is another one.
Home Alone is
yeah.
a great. Yeah, that's a great.
That's a good movie.
And then every once in a while, I'll try to like throw in Home Alone 2 or something. And I'm
Have you guys seen what Macaulay Culkin looks like now?
And like he was on Joe Rogan's podcast. He's
really?
Fucking weird. He's so weird.
I could see him being weird. He was a fucking millionaire as a kid. Like
I know that poor God.
I'd be fucking. And then his parents like took his money and like he had to fight them to get his money back. Like
that's so fucked. Yeah,
he was with like Mila Kunis.
Parents for, like that, man.
On a year.
What did you say? He was what?
He was with her for like 5 or 6 years or something like that.
Who?
Macaulay Culkin and Mila Kunis.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought that was weird too.
Isn't she married to Ashton Kutcher?
Yeah, now she is. It was a couple years after that. Her and Ashton.
Well, who hasn't been married to Ashton Kutcher? I guess. Or Brad Pitt. Like they all just fucking marry each other in circles. Like,
didn't he marry Demi Moore?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is weird because she's so much older than him, but it makes sense because he was younger when that happened. You know, she was trying to feel younger, you know, by marrying a younger guy, and he was thinking he's, you know, awesome because he's, you know, married to this older, like, I mean, she's kind of a legend, even though I never understood why she was, because she's not like 2 movies she's been in.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Why is she so popular? I don't understand it.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I actually saw a movie with her or a show recently that was actually really good. She played this cop, and I can't remember it. That's how good it was. I can't remember. I think it was a movie, and like I don't know, it was really good. It was. So she was good in that. I'll give her that.
Wait, what was that?
But yeah, she's famous for striptease, essentially, which is a trash movie that I don't think I've ever seen, actually.
Yeah, I don't think I ever sat through the whole thing.
Tammy is still a babe.
I agree.
So I actually watched that documentary on Bruce Jenner the other day, or it was like a couple of weeks ago. Netflix has a series right now.
Tri-State, we just started watching that.
Yeah, we started watching it last night.
Yeah, last night.
Midnight
just
Mass.
started it.
Hey, dude, all the Netflix limited series or whatever they're called, they're all so good. They're like an 8-hour movie.
Did you watch the Fear Street ones?
No,
those look good. Are those good?
It was pretty good. It was just like a long, kind of like horror movie sort of thing. And it goes all the way back to the 1600s is how it started. And then it goes all the way through like the 90s or something, but it's like backwards. There's three parts. It's like 3 movies. It's really good.
Huh. I need to check that out.
Clickbait. Clickbait's another one that was super good.
Oh yeah,
Clickbait was so good.
It was so good.
So good. It kind of gave me Black Mirror vibes.
Yeah,
have you seen Black Mirror? Yeah. I love that stuff.
Was the shit. Yeah, we watched that, and then we watched that show on HBO or no Apple. See, that's really good too.
Oh, we don't have Apple. We just have Netflix and
You should try Apple TV. It's fucking good. They have really good shows.
Have you watched? Do you have HBO? What is it called? Something Mayor.
Mayor.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
That was
that's
a half hour from here.
That show surprised me though, because it just seemed like it was going to be like a drama, and then people were getting their heads blown off.
I love that. I love when shows actually show like people getting shot in the face, and you can actually see it. It does better. Though. Yeah, their brains all over the pavement. You're like,
you murdered my dirter.
You murdered my. Oh, I remembered you played that. That was hilarious.
I'm sure like
yeah, I know. It was so funny you played that, and we had literally just finished watching the series, and it was just so odd. We'd never even heard of the show before, and then we like finished it, and then we watched your live, and it was funny timing.
Yeah, YouTube they took that live down or something.
They did?
Because I showed the SNL skit about that, which was fucking hilarious. If you haven't seen Mayor of Easttown, or if you have seen it, look up the SNL skit. It's fucking great.
Yeah, we were dying. I thought it was so funny. I was dying.
That guy who gets shot in the face, that was an interesting choice to use him. He's the guy from like American Horror Story and stuff.
Yeah.
Which is another good show.
I love
This one was Asylum, though.
Asylum was so good.
I don't know if I saw that one.
That's the best one.
It is the best.
It's so good. It's like
I'm trying to think of my favorite one.
Second or third one? I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember
either. Yeah, I missed a couple in the middle because
some of the seasons are kind of weird. So.
Yeah, like the cult one I didn't really like, and the Roanoke one I didn't really like.
Yeah, the camp one.
Yeah, the camp one. Yeah. I didn't. That was.
I liked the one before that where it was like the guy running for whatever with the purple hair. It was him, the actor.
Yeah,
the cult one. I never
liked that one.
Maybe I just didn't really get into it.
Did you see the new ones?
We haven't watched the new ones yet. We started it and then we got sick.
Did we start
It's not actually American Horror Story. It's called American Horror Story, like stories. It's like a spin-off.
Oh no!
So it's all different characters.
Oh.
But they're pretty good. The first one's set at the first house. And
yeah.
It's like this girl who it's good.
Wait, so each episode is different then? Is that what you're saying?
I think the first one there was 2 episodes, and then it's either 1 or 2 episodes per story, and then it moves on. Gotcha. It's pretty cool.
What was that one show we watched with the detective? That was kind of like a mini series. That had 3 seasons, and it started backwards.
I can't remember.
Ah, fuck. Never mind. Okay, the show was super good though too.
What's really good is the documentary Woodstock '99. I forgot what I watched it on, but oh my goodness.
I've never seen it.
Dude. Yeah, I haven't seen it. Is it literally about Woodstock?
No, it was like Woodstock. They did Woodstock in '99 again, and it was like like Rage Against the Machines, like Limp Bizkit,
God, that was really terrible.
Dude, it was such a wild, weird time for music, and then they crazy. Dude, it was just like how bad of a shit show it was to actually attend it. Like they ran out of water, like there was feces everywhere, like
people were like starving and like getting lifted out and shit.
Like the toilets, the porta potties were all like overflowed, and there's just like people walking through like feces and shit. Yeah. Like, I think somebody told me about that.
Yeah, that was a good one. What you guys flicking over there?
Spider Cove. Oh, the Satori.
Yeah.
My Tanto. Right. I love this thing. It's ridiculous. Like it's so dumb. It's absolutely stupid, but it's so fun.
It does. That thing drops shut because it's so fucking heavy. I don't like how heavy that blade is, though. It just feels weird. It feels weird.
And
I have one here.
Good.
I have to take these apart and send them to Canada for a guy who bought them. But he bought one of these, and it's just like
it's just like I don't know. I like it just because it's something different, but like I don't know if I have a feeling it's going to be one of those things where like in about a week I'm just going to want to sell it, just because it's new. So it's that like moon face.
Their detents are just so bad, and then. Like, so you pay basically $200 for this. So this will get you essentially an MBK slayback. Just keep that in the back of your head. And you're getting this G10 that like tears the shit out of your pockets.
Yeah.
Right? You're getting the worst detent on the planet. You're probably not getting a centered blade. This one is actually. You're getting a crap detent. You're getting blade play. You're getting a knife that's just useless left-handed. Like,
and it's $200.
I have a question.
And it's S30V.
No, but like I don't know. I got 2 of them, and like the detents between both the action is just like they're polar opposite completely. Like one has a shit detent, but it's way too tight, and then like the other one has like a perfect detent, but it doesn't drop as well. Like I don't know.
So what is that acceptable for most Spyderco like collectors? Is that?
I mean, I think
they love it.
I don't know. I don't know. They don't care. It's because it's a Spyderco, so they'll buy it and they just accept it. I don't know.
So they'll buy a Spyderco, and before they ever get the knife, they've already ordered a Lynch deep carry clip. They've already ordered titanium hardware and a butt plug,
aftermarket scales, and fucking.
And
so they're just so into it already.
CME, it's like
And
yeah, like you see,
and the new one comes out in a different color and a steel they already have, but because it comes out in red, they like buy it anyway. It's such a weird. It's a weird thing.
That's the worst thing to me about Spyderco is the sprint runs. They came out with nothing this year.
Yeah, I know.
Models.
I don't even know why either.
The Pochi or whatever.
They're doing the TrueWear PM2 in my Florida from like Knife Center, and then
Richie, what are you showing us?
So this was a Knife Joy Bowie.
The M390 with the blue scales.
So did a mirror stonewash on the blade, rock patterning on the scales.
Damn. Yeah, that looks good.
RGT clip. Also, I don't know if you could tell, but these were like skinny because usually with the Bowie, it has like a big like lip right here.
Yeah.
So it was skinnied, and then
that actually makes it look like a good knife, kind of
bigger choil. Yeah. And then here's another.
Yeah. No. That thing.
Other one.
Is that whose knife is that?
So mine, this one is mine, and then this one's a customer's that I just did. And then also he wanted like a little cutout so you could flick it easier. So
if I ever got a Bowie, I would do what that guy did. For sure. That looks cool.
The mirror stonewash looks so much better on ours, just so you guys know. It's like the best mirror stonewash you'll ever see.
I don't know. Todd Begg's mirror stonewash. Oh, well, Todd Begg's mirror is pretty
Todd
good.
Begg. What do you mean?
Yeah, well, his mirror polish is
insane.
It is insane.
Yeah.
So good.
He has patience that, like, that's insane.
That guy has transcended when it comes to mirrors.
Sure. When him and Snicks.
He's Joe says totally trendy, just like Nike. Spyderco.
Oh yeah, 100% facts. I mean, I could see how like the sprint runs and stuff are cool for like new people getting into the hobby. Like it was alluring to me when I moved, as you transcend through, the levels of the knife hobby. And like, I don't know, it's cool for the new people, but what about the people who've been doing it for like 12 years? Like, I don't understand that.
It's the steels, like Todd says.
But once you get all the steels, and now you're just going for colors. Like, I don't understand. I don't know.
What I don't get is it's fine, do it. But like, also come out with new shit. Like,
yeah. A lot of
their was okay. They had
a lot of their designs
and shit like.
And we've talked about it before too. Is like they really could just ride on that though if they wanted to. I don't know why they would, but like they could just ride on because there's such a huge market for them. Like just buying.
The VV's kind of like doing the same shit now, in my opinion. Like
they all look the same.
They take this knife and they take this knife
and they put it together.
Like, let's take the blade from this one and here's an example right here. This is called the Sakshi, right? So here, wait, I'll make myself larger. So that's the Sakshi. There's the blade
stinger.
On it.
So the stinger mixed with fucking
Elementum.
Yeah.
It's the Elementum handle. Mixed with this blade, it's literally the same blade except there's no choil, and they made it maybe a little bit more belly. And they just like contoured the scales a little bit and rounded the butt. Yeah, and if you look at an Elementum, it is literally this handle, and that's what they do. And then they call it a new knife.
Yeah,
and they come out, they drop 3 of them a week,
which is like, ridiculous.
I don't get it. Like I get people like them, but I'm like, you got you see people who buy every one of the Wii's, and then like a Chavez comes out and they're like, oh, it's too much. And I'm like,
what? But you just bought like 10 Civivis.
You're spending $220 on a Wii, and then you won't spend $320 on like a Riot made knife that's actually like really, really good.
I was that way though too. I mean, I get it just because it feels like a big jump. Like depending on like your financial situation, it's just like shit. $220 can make sense to me, but like sometimes spending like $400 is just like.
Back when I started, dude, I didn't understand buying aftermarket clips, dude. It was like because I bought a lot of Gonzos when I first started, and it was like, dude, you could buy a pocket clip for $25, or I could buy another Gonzo. Like, what do you mean?
Like logic. Come on, man. And now it's like, well, obviously it makes sense now, but like at the time it was just like. What the fuck? Buying a $50 knife is insane.
I get so people, like I'll buy a knife like this, like here the Trevor Berger LEXK CFL, right?
Right.
This was, I forget how much it was, $850 or something like that, right?
Yeah.
And people be like, damn, he's $850 on that. Like, well, and then, you look at their page and they have every Civivi ever made. And I'm like, dude, all you got to do is you just take 20 of those knives that you don't ever carry or whatever and sell them. And then you could buy one of these. Like, that's how everybody goes through the hobby. Like, you start with one thing and then you realize, like, damn, I could turn all of these. Like, at first, you don't sell anything, right? Like, you get into it, you're buying everything. You don't even think about selling.
Right.
And then you're like, a fucking light bulb goes up and you're like, oh, I could sell these 5 and then, then I could buy a Vero or whatever. Like,
right. And then once you experience the higher market, it's like there's no going back.
Well, then
like
you're
once
fucked,
like you go up the ladder, there's no going back down the ladder. I mean, you can appreciate it kind of.
But then you just go from there. Like, I got a whole
addiction. It's a full blown addiction.
Yeah, but like I traded 2 Veros and a Sharp by Design to get a haptic. Like, I didn't spend $1,000 on the knife. Right. Exactly. I did, but like, you know what I mean? So
that's a cool aspect of this hobby is that like knives are literally just money sitting there. Like there is like you can't. I mean, assuming they're not beat to shit, but even then, it's like you get your money back.
A design that unless you buy a knife, like I had that Grissom River Stone forever. I could not sell that thing. I paid $400 for it. I got $200 and I was like happy as a clam that the guy gave me. Or maybe it was $250. No, I think it was $200 and then in Reddit when he got it, he's like, I feel like I robbed him. Like I feel like you saved my ass. I was gonna be down $400. Like that knife just didn't work for me. But
we still have all of our Gonzos.
You can't sell them. Like, what do you do with them? You can't throw them away.
Yeah, I don't get them. The reason I don't like Ganzos or whatever they are is because I feel like a lot of them look like other knives.
They are. 100%.
Yeah, a lot of them.
For sure. I mean, at the time, we didn't care. We were just like, dope. We can get a cool looking spider coat for like $20. Like, we didn't fucking know.
That's true. Yeah, I didn't
we didn't understand.
Like this one.
The morals.
This one is like looks just
it's
like the rat,
but with an axis lock.
Hey, pup. Oh yeah, look at that. That's fucked up.
The Gerber paraframe ripoff.
Yeah. Oh,
there he is.
He's rotten.
No.
Is he messing with you or what's up?
Yeah, he's a vocal guy.
Yeah, he just talks.
Oh.
He's so
my dogs are they in here? No, they're locked out right now.
Dude, the short legs. He's like a full-size dog just with miniature legs. It's so funny.
Cute.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, our dogs are kind of like that too. They're like little hot dogs.
Yeah, little sausages.
But like full-blown bodies, but just like really.
Yeah. That's great. Yeah, our one dog keeps going under my parents' deck. Like they live a few blocks away, so my wife will drop him off there before dropping our kid off at daycare, and he will go under the deck, and then he'll just like not be able to get out or like want to get out, or she's like trying to leave, and the dog's just like sitting there with his nose like under this deck, like and she's like trying to drag him out, and he won't come out of the fucking because he heard a truck, and he's like scared. They're scared of everything. Like it's so fucking weird. Like our one dog was never scared of thunder or anything, and then our other dog died, and all of a sudden she's afraid of lightning and thunder, fireworks, anything that makes like a bang. She's like,
it got passed on.
Yeah, it was weird. Same thing happened to the dog that died. I had another dog before. I've always had 2 dogs. I just feel like that's the way to do it. But he was the same way. Wasn't afraid of anything. Older dog dies. All of a sudden, wind is like the enemy, and he's like shaking when there's wind. Fucking weird, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It gets passed on. It's a corgi. Yes, that's a corgi. It's the cutest corgi ever.
Thrasher says, dude, I just got the mini Elementum, and I'm telling you, nothing compares. Also, second best knife next to the Ev-Attack. Okay, he's kidding. I was like, Jesus.
You're like, no, the button lock Elementum. I just thought that was the best knife ever.
Oh, he sent me this. Thrasher did. Check it out. He sent me this hat. He's from Oregon.
Oh, dope.
Look at this.
Nice.
That's awesome. Cool. That's my new hat. And he sent me a pair of sunglasses. So he gave me the YouTube starter kit.
Nice.
Oh, dude, is it a corgi? Yeah, it's a corgi.
Corgi's the cutest.
What you guys have for dinner tonight?
We haven't eaten yet.
Yeah, haven't eaten.
I know. I'm going to cook up some chicken, probably. I've got chicken in the fridge. I got to cook. I don't know what I'm going to make yet. Probably chicken fajitas.
Ooh.
My classic signature easy meal.
What about you, Sanford? What do you got?
I'll probably reheat yesterday's pot pie and
that shit was so good.
Macaroni and cheese and salad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sounds
What about
good.
you? What'd you have for dinner?
I had a French bread pizza from Stouffer's.
I love those.
They are good.
It's
like our Thursday night thing because my wife cooks shit all week, and then it's like my turn. I'm not cooking shit.
Yeah,
he doesn't cook.
I don't cook.
Yeah, he doesn't cook.
I just suck at it. Like I've tried.
He cooks. Yeah, he's great at cooking eggs, but that's the extent of it.
Eggs. Yeah, I can do breakfast. I can do steaks and like sauce. I can
No,
grill
I
shit.
cook the steak.
I've only cooked the steak when she wasn't here.
No, I cook up a storm, man. I love that.
Yeah, he called me and like we were video chatting, and I was trying to explain.
It's like,
to
does
him
this look right? I have like the phone, like aiming at the steak.
Nice.
I was like, just fuck it, just put it in the oven and just let it. It's fine. It's fine. It's a whole process. You gotta let the steak rest on the counter, and like he doesn't know the etiquette.
Doe F. He says, "Yo, Lefty, what's up with the tri-state get-together?" So I'm trying to set up a get-together for people in my area.
Nice.
So I'm working with the Knife Dude and Corey from Stafford EDC, and Justin was talking to the park or whatever. We're figuring it out. Looks like it's going to be November 6th at like noon in Bucks County, PA somewhere. So stay tuned to my Instagram. We'll be posting about it, but it looks like it's going to be November 6th if you want to write that down. But yeah, I got to make it out to California sometime. I really need to get out there.
Dude, you should.
There's a lot of cool knife shit going on out there, you know?
Some cool stuff.
Yeah.
Feels like there's like no knife people in our like immediate area. There's like I met a couple people through Reddit. That was actually how I met Sanford. It was like I was selling a knife on Reddit, and I was buying a knife on Reddit, and then he asked for my address, gave it to him, and he's like, "Oh, dude, I live right down the street from you." So he literally just drove down to my house. It was like a 2-minute drive, and then because he was buying like a lightning anode knife, and then he was
you guys live that close?
This was a guy I met on Reddit.
I think you're talking about Sanford.
Yeah, me and so anyways, that guy introduced me to Sanford pretty much. And then we live I don't know how far away do you think we live from Sanford?
I don't know, 12 miles.
15 minutes?
Yeah.
Not even?
Something like that, 20 minutes, I don't know, 15.
Oh, good. That's not bad.
Yeah, right over the hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, just lucked out.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
I remember the first time we saw the MBK video, like from Nick Shabazz, he released the EWC, and like at the time, I think we had like Gonzos and like it was like a Ferrum Forge buck, and just like we were in like the $100 range, you know, and we saw it and we're like, oh my god, there is a knife person in our area, and like we found out he had a shop, but we were all intimidated because
we're like, dude, we can't go down there and walk in there with
Gonzos.
It's like they're probably gonna like treat us like idiots.
Yeah, it's so funny. It's so dumb looking back at it now. But...
Did you go?
No, we didn't.
We were too scared. Yeah,
not until later on once we got introduced.
Yeah.
But we were like, fuck that, dude.
We thought it was so cool that somebody in Monterey like was a knife person, but like we had no idea who it was.
They're way too cool for us.
I know. Like,
What would you have said if they walked in with a couple of Ganzos and were like, "Hey, man"?
I'd be stoked.
Ganzos?
I'd be
Tourist,
stoked.
right?
I was talking to anybody that knew what they were talking to.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I deal with the general public 99% of the time. When I get someone that comes in and they're like, "Do you have a Benchmade?" I'm like, "Sweet," you know, like, right on.
Dude,
like you
wait,
did a little bit of
really?
homework. That's so cool.
Most people just walk in. They're like, "What? I need a knife."
Nah, I mean, I sell mostly, kitchen cutlery and stuff like that. I'm like, it's like 60, it's like 60-40, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I turn a lot of people on to knives, they're like, "Hey, I've heard of Kershaw." I'm like, "Cool. Like, you want to see something cooler than that? Or do you want to see, whatever, you know what I mean? I'll show you stuff you're not going to see at,
But do you have Kershaw?
Oh yeah, of course I have Kershaw.
Yeah.
Kershaw's
awesome
it's a good value. It's a strong value knife,
Dude, the layout to the shop is super cool too.
Yeah,
it's
bunch of glass spaces everywhere.
Really, really
yeah,
cool. But I remember we were doing QC at the shop. I think we were doing QC, and it's like, man, it's the most like unexpected people that walk in that like are actually into knives. It's like this really old dude came in. And he's like, "Oh, I saw this CRKT in the window," and he's like, "I was thinking about buying a new knife." He's like, "So you expect him to like maybe, I don't know, he doesn't really know anything, and he's just looking to get a cheap little knife." And then the dude busts out a Hinder, and I'm like, "What?" He's like, he was really old too, and he's just super nonchalant about it. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
It's not common somebody walking around. You meet someone with a Hinder.
That's hilarious. Do you have like a bunch of regulars that hang out all day?
Oh yeah, my BFF Tony, man. That guy comes in every single day. Like give
him some shout outs.
Dude, yeah, Tony, big shout out. If Tony doesn't show up to my shop, something's up. You know what I mean? Right. Like I gotta make sure.
You call him and you're like, "Hey man."
Now, well, I usually know if it's a day, it's usually he's busy and he's doing something. But if I don't show up, I make sure to call him and be like, "Hey, I'm not coming in today, man. Like, I know you will."
That's awesome.
If it's like a slow Sunday and I close up early or whatever, I'm like, "Bro, I'm out." Like, don't come in.
That's great.
Yeah. Monterey is beautiful, grateful. It's awesome. It's gorgeous over here.
Yeah, I need to check me out some California.
California's beautiful.
It's all right.
Yeah. I mean, you get used to anywhere you live, though, but like it is a beautiful place.
Life's beautiful.
Trust me, it's nicer than Pennsylvania.
I don't doubt it. I mean, you live right by the ocean, and there's like forest everywhere. I mean, it's a beautiful spot.
But the cheese.
What's the weather like?
But the cheesesteaks.
Yeah, that's the one good thing I got is cheesesteaks.
The weather
just sucks here.
Weather here is like 70 and lower, like 60 to 70 degrees. Sometimes it'll like reach 80.
Marina is just like known for being foggy.
Yeah, it's
like,
fog town where we are. Yeah, it's super foggy, but it doesn't ever get hot, really.
Yeah,
it's cold.
It's perpetually 70, 68 degrees all year round.
Yeah, constantly. It doesn't get hot or cold. It's like on the colder end, but it's not like cold. It's like cold to what other people would consider cold.
Yeah,
it's
like when it gets we don't have AC. We don't have fans.
Yeah, in our houses.
Oh, really?
Mm-mm.
No, we don't even. Yeah, nope.
It's cheap.
Like in Marina, it's like if we get a sunny day, it's surprising.
Well, no, recently it's been super sunny, but
like
it's super foggy in the morning or in the evening, and it burns off by like 1 or 2, and then we have a nice sunny day, and then around 6, 7, 8 o'clock, the fog rolls back in, and
low key
right
sunny.
Now.
Yeah, right now. But.
He doesn't know what he's talking about. That was ago.
Gotcha.
Nope.
Well, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, we have like so. It sucks. So like in the summer, from the end of June till like 2 weeks ago, it's fucking 90 degrees, 90 whatever.
Yeah.
And it's humid as fuck. It is 100% humidity, just fucking total humidity.
That's awful.
Dude,
they're all over the place.
Being in Vegas for USN, I was like fucking dying, dude. I cannot handle the heat. I cannot handle the heat.
That's dry heat, though. I mean, the humidity is the problem.
Humidity's hard, dude.
Yeah.
That's when I rust knives, man. Get them in the back pocket, get them in the ass juice, and then they just start rusting.
Yeah, we don't get ass juice out here, man.
No, you don't.
Our asses are dry.
See, that's my medical reason for moving to California is I got
just
ass
swamp
juice
ass.
syndrome.
Swamp ass, yeah.
And no, I didn't say swamp ass. It's ass juice.
That's same shit. Ass juice, swamp ass, same thing.
My left cheek apparently sweats a lot. I don't know, but
it's because you're sitting on your ass all day.
And then, like, from now till maybe the beginning, maybe of November, it'll be like perfect, right? It'll be like anywhere from 55 to 68, for a month or month and a half, and then it'll be cold as fuck, right? And it'll be like that, not frozen fucking negative degrees, but it'll be 25, 30 degrees.
It snows?
Yeah, it snows, but you get fucking no snow. You'll get a covering. So it's not even cool where you get snowmobiles and shit and all that. It's just you get a covering. The last couple of years it's been nice. We've had a couple of big storms, which is awesome. Right. I love that shit. I love getting a 1.5 feet, 2 feet of snow. But you deal with that until fucking March, and then April starts, and it's kind of like this again for a month and a half through May, and then bang, you're fucking 90 degrees and humid ass sweat again. It's just it's not. You get literally 2 months a year that are nice.
Yeah.
You're this is great. Maybe you throw a hoodie on with your shorts, that's perfect, right? But the rest of it's just hot as fuck, humid as fuck, or cold as fuck.
It doesn't snow here at all. So I've lived here my whole life. I've only been to the snow one time when I was a little kid, and I was sick, so it was super shitty. But,
you need to go to the snow. I know. We need to go. He needs to see
it's
snow.
hailed here for a minute.
Yeah, I know. It hails pretty bad.
I mean, you don't have to drive far to see snow, do you?
I mean, 5 hours maybe.
No, I don't even know.
You can get there in 3 hours.
Yeah.
Where would be the closest place? And would it be
Yosemite? You can hit the Sierras pretty quick.
Yeah.
As the bird flies, it's only maybe 150 miles.
Yeah. Right. Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Yeah. No snow, man. It's like November, December, January is 55 degrees, and then the rest of the year is 65, 68.
70.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
75 maybe.
But what about do you have any beaches or anything?
Yeah, we live right next to the beach. We're half a mile away.
Yeah, we're literally half a mile from the beach.
From the ocean. Yeah.
Wouldn't it be cold then?
Yeah,
well, the thing is, our ocean's so cold it doesn't change the weather.
Yeah.
Our ocean, it could be the hottest day in the summer, but the Pacific Ocean is 40 degrees or whatever it is. It's cold.
It is freezing, dude.
It's freezing.
Yeah.
So you don't really swim in it.
Hell no.
You can.
You can. I don't. I don't do that.
He does it.
I don't surf. I don't scuba dive. I don't do that. It's too cold.
I sit on the
beach. Put on a wetsuit and go in. You'll be good.
No.
What's the point of having it if you're not going to go in it? I don't know.
Everyone just goes
look at it. It's a pretty ass thing.
Does do people have does everybody have a pool around there, or is it not LA style?
Some people.
No.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Really.
I mean, most houses don't have backyard pools.
Yeah. Most houses don't have backyards. This is too expensive.
Yeah. Fuck no. You have a little tiny green patch in the front.
Oh yeah, that is one thing that's awful, dude. It's so expensive to live here.
It's expensive.
It's so expensive.
Yeah. What's what's rent for just an apartment or something?
$1,600 for a
1 bedroom
apartment.
$1,600 is on the east side of Salinas, where
so it's a shithole.
Yeah, so it's $2,000 if you want a nice 1 bedroom apartment.
Right, but then you would assume that businesses are paying more, then, right?
You would assume.
Yeah. No, they don't.
I mean.
It's a dog-eat-dog world.
Yeah, it's dude, minimum wage is not a livable wage.
Hey, the Walmart that's a quarter mile from my house is paying I think starting it was 18 or something. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
That's pretty good for a fucking Walmart job.
Yep.
Yep.
But it's still you can still can't even live on that.
No, you still need like 2 jobs if you want to.
Somebody
More
saying
than hot dogs for dinner every night.
Yeah, I don't know who you're talking to, Aunt. Sorry, I don't know what conifer is. If you're asking me, I do live in. I live outside of Philly, like half hour, 45 minutes outside of Philly.
What do apartments cost where you live, Kev?
I haven't owned one or rented one, so I'm not sure, but I'd probably say like 1,400, maybe 1,400 for like a one bedroom or
there?
something. I don't know. It's got.
Are you in the city?
Probably like $8. No, I'm outside the city. I'm in the burbs.
Okay.
$8 an hour?
Okay, well that's like
that's Jesus
kind of
Christ.
I mean, it could be 10 at this point. I don't know. I don't.
Oh, okay.
I haven't worked for minimum wage in a long time.
Right.
What do you do for work?
It's probably like $10.
Yeah.
But
what do you do for work, Kev? He was asking.
Or if you don't have to say.
No, it's just essentially like customer service.
Cool.
I work for a fire protection company.
Cool.
Yeah, I do some accounting stuff. It's a lot of different things.
Right.
But all the things.
All the things.
Yeah. All the things. All the things.
9 something. Denver, geez, Denver's 2,500 for a studio.
It's a cool city. I like Denver.
I've never been to Denver. That's insane for a studio. Cool. Jesus.
So they have to be paying.
God, does it come with like a washer and dryer and like a kid? Jesus Christ!
Like,
Denver's cool. Denver's cool though. That's a cool city to be in.
I would love to check out Denver.
We've talked about it. I mean, it's cool, but it's not that cool, and it's cold.
It's not as expensive as San Francisco.
San Francisco,
long shot.
Kev is a telemarketer. Yeah,
Oregon, California, Washington, Alaska. Yeah, pretty high minimum wage.
No, I had a job once where I was on the phone all the time, man. Like constant. That shit sucks.
Yeah.
Like I worked in a call center when I was like in my early 20s or something.
Cold calling and stuff?
No.
It was like calling in.
It was like an online pharmacy.
Oh, okay.
It was just like you're taking people's insurance and orders and stuff.
Right.
That was like my first real job. Like out of college, I went to. I don't even know what I did out of college. Just dumb shit. And then I ended up working for this stupid ass company that, they make the job sound good and you take it. And then
you mean like every shitty job ever?
Yeah.
It's fucking door to door selling windows and doors and shit. That job sucked so much balls.
Selling back.
And I left there and then I went to this call center. It was like this pharmacy, online pharmacy. Turned out to be like the best job ever because I got promoted and I ended up like managing there, and then the fucking government shut it down. It wasn't the government; it was the insurance companies because they didn't like how much money we were saving people.
Yeah, I did front desk at a lot of hotels for a while when I was younger. It was shitty.
I did like sales.
It's just like
sales was like my shit.
I hate sales too.
It was good money though. It felt great. I'm making so much money plus commission and everything. That was nice.
Yeah.
I worked at like a residential lighting. So like we had to like install light fixtures and stuff, but we also worked with the city and all the businesses in the city. And so we would like sell them the lighting equipment to start their business or to fix their business or whatever. Yeah. Which was good money. Or people coming in with house jobs, like how they do with like Home Depot, and then you like commission a couple grand. It was nice.
Lion says Bradford, PA. You can rent a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, everything included for $1,200.
Wow.
Damn.
I mean, we live in our house. We had. I mean, it's like a row home, I guess, essentially townhouse type thing. We have 3 bedrooms. We just put another bathroom in downstairs, so 2-bath or whatever, 1.5, whatever you want to call it. And we have a little yard, but it's like, it's like a stretch of 40 feet that's only 20 feet wide, right?
Right.
Just a fence. And then we have a privacy fence and like a one spot for a car in the back. And we pay $1,000 a month mortgage.
Oh wow,
That's awesome.
So
that's good.
I mean, we bought it cheap when we got it, and we fixed it up basically. But I mean, the house was only $165 when we bought it.
Jesus.
So you can get it's not bad around here. Now it's worse. Like now it's way worse. Sorry, I gotta hold up some ball sacks. Sorry, Mateo, I love you.
Did someone send you those balls?
Yeah.
What's the pocket clip ball one? What knife is that?
That's the Asher.
It's an Asher Silva, and the joke is it looks like a fucking ball sack or an asshole or titties. Pick one. I don't know.
So that's where it all started.
He didn't know when he designed it and anything, and then I never noticed it either. I sent it to Kyle, DTO on Knives and Gear to review, and he noticed it. Now you can't unnotice the ball sack. So it's and Justin.
Why it wouldn't be boobs? I don't know. The first thing Kyle thought of was a ball sack, and that's hilarious.
Yeah, it is funny. But yeah, around here now, I mean, it's hard to get anything. Like trying to get a single family house, let's say, right? So, you're not living in a fucking row or an apartment or whatever. I mean, you're spending at least $320. That's for that's for not something very nice. So $400 is probably like what you're paying for a decent single family house. I don't know what it is there. I know California's fucking expensive.
Oh,
so.
It's nuts.
Yeah.
My mom's townhouse, I think, was
not
like
too fun.
Was what?
I think 4 or 5. I can't remember. And she lives in a townhouse. But yeah.
Yeah, you hear shit all like San Francisco's the worst.
Oh yeah, no, we'll fuck that.
People like a single family, like the full house is like fucking $5 million.
Yes, yeah, seriously, it's like $1 million just for a town. I know, it's insane.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's that crypto money, man.
Yeah,
for real.
I don't know how they. Yeah, my assumption is always the jobs there pay better. I don't fucking know. Yeah, like the guy at Starbucks is making $400K. I don't fucking know.
Nah, it's these guys that get up on these startups and they just get paid out. They just, hey, I worked at whatever, I don't know. Pick a name of a startup and it just takes off and they make millions and millions and millions. Crazy.
I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah, right. A couple times. It's like, okay.
Right. I gotta do this giveaway. We gotta wrap this up. Sanford, are you okay with the middle name game, or do
let's do the middle name game.
So there's a little private chat button, or you can just send it on Instagram. Oh, you're using your phone. Shit.
No, I got you.
Yeah, just shoot me a private message or whatever. If you don't see a private chat,
it's in the private chat.
All right, cool. That was easy. All right, so we're gonna guess Sanford's middle name. Then we'll wrap this up because I gotta skedaddle so my wife doesn't kill me. I'm in our bedroom. I wanted to show you guys real quick though. Did you see what NAF Sergeant did to his scapegoat? Damn it! I wanted to see it.
No.
He did his own mods to it.
Really?
Yeah, I thought you guys might be interested. So hang on, let me show you. I thought it looks cool here. He made it a clip point.
That's cool.
And then he did the work on the scales and stuff. Yeah, he was talking about he was going to do his own mods on this one.
Oh.
I think he did pretty good.
That's dope.
Wait, let me see
the picture.
Oh, yeah, it looks good.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I thought it was cool.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
Cool.
Maybe you'll need to hire NAF Sergeant for Knife Modders Incorporated. All right, let's get to it. I'm gonna put a go in the chat, and then you guys can guess Sanford's middle name, and let's see what happens. It gets a little crazy, but this should be. I'm not even gonna say anything because I always give it away by trying to be like coy.
Do I look like a Michael?
Freak Show went with Michael right away. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I like Billy.
Okay, say it's from.
Oh God, I always forget to say this. Try to be in the U.S. It ends up being Josh in Australia, and I'm like, fuck. Oh, I never told you guys this story today. I woke up to an email that my PayPal was locked.
Oh no.
They permanently limited me, which means they fucking shut me down. And I call, and I'm like, what the hell are you guys doing? And it said for sexual services or something.
What?
Oh, cool.
And I was like, what? And the only thing I could think of was this one time, like months ago, I sold the Knife Whisperer a knife, and he fucking was being a dick in the notes, and he wrote, like, thanks for the blowjob.
Oh no.
And I was like, this is going to bite me in the ass, dude. And, like, I always tell people no notes, but I think, like, after a fucking 100 transactions, you just forget.
Yeah.
But he was being a dick. I'm calling him out. No, I'm sure. And
he's so nice, though.
I call. I still haven't seen it yet. Is anybody else rolling through here looking at these comments? There's so many.
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
Damn, it's such an easy one too.
Yeah, no one's got it yet.
And I call, and he didn't say anything about sexual stuff. He's like, yeah, we have a thing here that one of the notes said rifle. And I was like, you think I'm selling rifles with PayPal? And I was like, have them double check that, because I guarantee you it had 2 fucking F's. It's a riffle. And I got $50 for it. You think I sold a fucking rifle for $50? It was the Civivi riffle.
So for guns, it's like a ban, I guess.
So I go Google this Civivi riffle, right? So I tell him that, and then he says, "Here's another note that says bang ! Exclamation point."
From me? Oh my god!
Yeah, and I go, "That's fucking Jared." And I'm like, again, he sent me like $15. Like, you think I'm selling guns?
And we got a winner chicken dinner.
You got one? Where?
And we got one. Scroll up.
Scroll up, he says. Hold on.
Stop going so quick.
I didn't go very quick. I barely went up.
Okay, full name, this one? Ty Carr? Or is it? Oh, no. He did it twice.
He did it twice.
But they can guess as many times as they want. It's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let me make sure I don't see another one, though. I don't think so. It's the first Steve I see. Everybody knows.
You
final. What?
So you told them that you were basically selling knives. So do they not care about knives then?
I don't know, because I was like, I had to. I was like, it's called the Civivi Riffle. I said I said I have a YouTube channel and I review EDC like pocket pry bar. I said that. I was like,
because I've gotten a lot of comments that people that I told them not to leave a comment, they still did, and it would have like knife or for something that had knife related, and I've never had any issues. I've always been worried, right? But I've noticed everybody that I know that has been banned is also associated with like selling guns, like gun parts on Reddit and shit. So I don't know. Maybe if knives is okay.
I don't think so, because he didn't say anything. So like, I told him that, and I was like, it was a guy who like he bought a knife off me, a pocket knife. I'm like, if you guys don't like pocket knives, then I'm fucked. I said that. And I was like, he didn't say anything to that. He's going to have them review it again and put the notes in. And I'm like, I can explain all of these that you're telling me about. Like, one was you just didn't read it right. It says riffle, not rifle. And it's a knife. Here's the name of it. And then I was like, the other one's a dude. I said, look up his YouTube channel. Watch one video. The first fucking words out of his mouth is going to be bang. Like, it's just... It's a catchphrase. Like,
I wouldn't have even known how to explain that to him, but it sounds like you handled it pretty well.
Yeah, well, so they'll review it, and luckily I only had like $150 in there, because they freeze your shit. They freeze your shit for 180 days after they ban your ass.
Wow.
And then they might fucking give it back to you. But I had just been selling a bunch of knives. I could have had however much in there,
right?
So luckily I didn't lose too much. So Todd says I'm in Canada. I'll cover if you want. Oh no, Canada shouldn't be a big deal. Plus, I'm not even sending a knife. This should be easy.
Yeah.
because eBay used PayPal for the longest time, and people sold knives on there all the time. No issue with that. So
yeah, I've never actually seen them say we don't like knives. Like people just assume that. I think.
Well, I mean, they say weapons, right? So people are like.
I think the point is like, there's no fucking reason to put notes in a sale. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I know we say that all the time with work. Just don't put a note.
Yeah.
People do it. I swear to God, we say don't leave a note, and like, or we won't. Okay, most of the time we end up forgetting. But the one time we tell the person not to leave a note, they end up leaving a note. It's so dumb.
Yeah, some people just don't leave. If they're new, they think they're helping. They think they're giving you
or people won't understand the difference, or what friends and family and what goods and services is. It's like, man, if you have PayPal, you'd think you'd like understand that by now. But
yeah, it's just who's paying the fee, essentially.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then you end up having to like hit the guy back up and be like, I'm gonna need an extra $3.20, please. Otherwise,
I'm just like, dude. Yeah, I'm just like, I'll pay goods and services, but I'm gonna add the fee for you. Like then I can use my credit card. Like that's just all you gotta say. Like it doesn't.
Yeah, we do explain the whole thing, but then people still don't understand.
Yeah, so we just add the 3% or whatever it is.
Like they think they're giving you a clue so that you know what this money is for. It's like, trust me, I know exactly what this money is for.
Yeah, I get why people do it. It's just, but
they're ignorant. They're ignorant.
Yeah. They don't do it often enough.
All right. So
cool.
This was fun. Thanks
for having me.
I enjoyed hanging out with you guys. Thanks for coming on, Sanford. Appreciate it, man. It's been good getting to know you a little bit.
Likewise. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, man. Is there anything you want to, promote or talk about, or you got anything coming up that you want people to know about, or
Yeah, just keep your eyes on us, and we're gonna have some fun stuff coming up. Nothing I can really share right now, but I mean, we're gonna be putting our heads down and like really cranking out these sea otters. So I think you're gonna see some cool stuff coming out of that.
Nice.
And check us out at Blade Show.
Yeah, come see us if you're going to Blade Show West. Definitely come over to MBK table.
Yeah, I'll have beer for you there.
Yeah.
Now I need to go. Shit. I gotta convince the wife. Maybe I can bring her and the kid. No, I'm just kidding.
Go to Disneyland.
I wish, man. I really wish I could go. That'd be cool. But you guys are gonna have a blast. That's next weekend, right? Or is it this weekend?
Pretty close.
It's like a week and a half or 2 weeks, something like that.
It's the 7th through the 9th, I think. The 8th and the 9th.
Why did I think it was October 2nd? Was it originally?
The USN was the 2nd through the 4th, so I don't in September.
Oh, maybe that's what I was thinking.
Okay. Zenny, real quick. Those inlays, I'm gonna drop those. Those pinchers are they're gonna drop at Blade Show. I made enough of them that there will be some left over, and those will hit the website when we get back.
There you go, Mateo. You gotta wait like a good boy.
Just gotta give the show guys the first go.
Yep.
If people are talking about Venmo is owned by PayPal, but I asked, and they were like, "No, it won't affect your Venmo." And I'm like, "They don't care." It's just the dumb thing is like all you're doing is helping people move money around, and you're taking a fee. Why do you care? Like, like you're
and it's extra work for them, dude. Extra work for them to have to review all these cases, and I mean, like,
I was talking to in the group chat I'm in with Jake and Kyle and Chris. It's like, why are these companies like? Why do they feel like they need to fucking police the world? Like, just
I don't know.
Just like
somebody buys a gun through PayPal, or like via PayPal, and then somebody shoots somebody with that gun, and then they get sued.
Like, why does YouTube care that I want to talk about X instead? Like,
I know.
Like, just fucking let us do our thing. Like, I don't
Constitution.
know. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you guys have anything you want to throw out there?
So as of Sunday, October 3rd, we are temporarily closing our books. So if you have thought about getting a mod done, definitely hit us up on Instagram before then. And Yeah. And then we'll also we'll put out a notice at the moment that we're about to open our books back up again. It's just lead times are getting a little long, and just gotta clear things out. Want to get everything ready before Blade Show and get things all our ducks in a row.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, they're pretty much coming in faster than we can crank them out. Even though we're doing it full time,
and it's just like storage.
We forgive you guys. Don't worry about
it.
Thanks for having us, guys.
Cool. Yeah, thank you guys. You guys get some food. I can tell you're hungry.
Yes. I know. I need something to eat.
Everybody have a good night. Thanks for coming out.
Thanks,
bye, guys.
In a week.
Bye, guys.
Later.
Thank you.